Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. Hey, you know what it is, your weekly podcast, Sakamichi series idol groups. That's going to be Nogizaka46, Sakurazaka46, and Hinatazaka46 in Season 6, Episode 4. This week, we got some new calendars coming out from our Seed Flower groups, a couple of new PVs coming out from the Sakurazaka, as well as a new Instagram. But before we get into all of that, I am one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets. I'm joined as always by my friend, my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box, as well as on the show.
Hello.
Back on the show.
Why is he, do his quarterly checkup, make sure the kids are healthy, getting their vitamins, their food, their nutrition.
You guys behaving? I'm here to check up on you guys. How's it going? How's it been?
There's no behaving here, dude.
They've been acting up over here.
Yeah. Ever since their father figure's been gone, dude, there's just been a bunch of miscreants, dude.
Man. Disappointing.
Like, you're not my real dad anyways,
Yeah. You can't tell me what to do, Jimmy. I ground them, I time them out, dude, but they just never learn, dude. They never learn.
They just come back and just repeat behavior.
Whip out the ban. That's the only way.
Next time Boy comes back on the show, dude, there's gonna be 0 people in the chat.
No, man, you guys viewers are tanked.
They all got banned. They all got banned.
Oh, got banned. Oh.
So yeah, just Tron watching in the chat.
They all got Sakurazaka46 second singled, dude. I don't know.
Oof.
Anyways, how have you guys been? It's raining.
I've been okay.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Hella too much hard for me.
Too much. Yeah. My car is struggling with the rain.
Yeah, I was telling Boy this earlier. I think while we're waiting for Josh to join the call, the rain. So I've been talking about it. It's in the Jimmy Bingo. We're building the upstairs, right? So part of that we had to like gut out our garage, and so we had some our washer and dryer out in the backyard. It was like covered though. Torrential rains a couple weeks ago completely fucked it up, and so I had to get a new washer and dryer, which sucks. That's oof. But anyways, yeah, so I just couldn't do laundry for like 3 weeks, dude. And so y'all couldn't see it, but just in my room was just a big pile of dirty clothes accumulating. And partly I'm like, maybe it's a good thing I'm a hoarder because I had enough clothes to last me through all of this. but yeah, now that I've finally been able to do laundry, it feels good, man. I'm like, oh, I can finally breathe, dude. I didn't realize how suffocating that shit was starting to feel, dude.
Yeah. I feel like last year it rained longer, but I feel like this time it's like more fierce for a longer amount of time. Like it was drawn out last time, but now it's like, all right, take it all in one go.
It's a lot harder rain this time around. So
yeah,
I don't know. Do you guys like the rain? The rain makes me not want to do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I am the same way. I feel like my productivity in general goes down, right? Not even like I'm pretty spoiled. Like I work from home most days, you know what I mean? So it's not like I actually have to go out and deal with the rain, but just something about like like it's gray outside, right? Like I can't really tell, like normally the sun kind of like wakes me up, and like, but now it just stays kind of dark and gloomy later, so I just like even when I wake up, it feels like it's too early when it's not. And then yeah, I don't know. I like yesterday I was so unproductive, and I think it was not necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, I had zero motivation to do anything.
Yeah, some people who like just drive on that, right? When it rains, they're like, oh, this is my zone.
Yeah, right. Like, oh well, I can't go out, so I might as well get stuff done.
Okay,
not me,
yeah,
dude.
that's
not me though. I pulled up my work and I was like, I'm gonna draw instead.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. If it rains, I'm like, I don't want to do anything, and if it's too hot, I don't want to do anything.
Mm, yeah, I need the perfect. I need it to be between 68 degrees and 73. That is it.
The only good thing for me is that means there's snow on the mountain.
Oh,
I snowboard and stuff.
hmm
That means I'm probably gonna go next week.
I'm gonna
Oh,
ask. Yeah, when
We'll
was the
see.
last time you went?
The first of this year.
Oh,
oh,
I mean, because
Yeah.
it's a pretty fairly close drive for you, right?
Yeah. That's like the
like an hour.
advantage I guess we have over here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's like an hour drive to the snow, and it's an hour drive to the beach. So
Yeah.
technically, you can snowboard and surf on the same day.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
true.
yeah. That
No,
was
I don't know if you want to.
the SoCal challenge was going to the beach, all right, and then going to Big Bear, and then going to the dunes, all in the same
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge snow dump up in the mountains. So
Mm.
hopefully it melts fast enough so I don't need chains to drive up there. But we'll see.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like the idea of having to put chains on my tires is like gives me too much anxiety.
Pain in the ass, dude.
Yeah. I used to go here's another one for the bingo during my church days. You know, we'd have our winter retreats and
Uh,
every time I'd be like, what's the weather looking like? Do we have to put chains on? Yes.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think I can
Yeah.
drive. Can I ride with
Yeah,
anyone?
see, it's
You
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm down to go. Oh, I need chains? Nah. I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, hopefully, I'm hoping you have a great time snowboarding soon, boy.
We'll see. That's the plan, at least.
Yeah, yeah. Real quick before we get into the news, it's February now. Just quick question for you guys. I just want to just update with my guys. How did you guys have any New Year's resolutions, and have you how do you think you're keeping up with them
Oh,
if you do have them?
Um, I did, and it's already failed.
Oh no,
oh no.
So, like, my
no.
that's I didn't really declare it as a New Year's resolution, but my
Right, but just
plan was
mhm.
to do like a 5K race once a month. And I had signed up for one in January, and it was like on midnight, like, January 1st, like, oh, it's the new year, the
The New
race
Year's, yeah,
starts, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
But I got sick, so I didn't go. And
uh-huh.
then for the rest of the month, I was like, I'll find one. There's one like every weekend, right?
Mm,
But like it just didn't line up with my schedule, or it was way too far, or like I worked.
yeah, yeah.
But
Mm.
I'm still gonna continue and collect the medals that they give to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
But now you have to do
So
12 in a year, you know?
no, so what you do now is you do one for the rest of the year, right? So you get 11 by December, and then you do the New Year's one again, the revengey, dude, for
Oh,
the
Oh,
one that didn't happen. You gotta do it, and then that'll be your 12th little end cap, dude.
uh-huh. Then you
yeah,
can go face the Elite Four.
Mm-hmm.
that
You got
works.
all 12 badges. What
Yeah,
about you, Mr. Box?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I declared one either.
Mm-hmm.
If I did, then I forgot. But I think it's still in progress. Learn more Japanese. Um, I've been taking notes. In fact, I have some notes
look at
here.
this
Right?
guy actually improving on things.
Oh,
And yeah, I don't know if there's anything like super specific. I've been wanting to take more photos, and I haven't taken photos yet. So I've just
mm.
been uploading old photos.
That's my resolution that I fail at every year. I'm like, I'm gonna take more photos
Photos?
this year. Nah. one of mine. I feel like I have a few, but one of mine that I'm really trying to stick through is I want to start journaling again. I feel like that was something I used to do, and then at some point I just got comfortable thought vomiting on Twitter, right? And so I was like, you know, I need to like, yeah, not even just write my thoughts, but I feel like I need time in my thoughts, right? I was having this thought the other day. It's like, okay, you know, usually like there's very few times where we have to just be in our heads, right? Like driving, I think is one of the big ones for me, right? When
Mhm.
like, okay, I can't do anything else. I have to focus on driving. So like that's kind of like a chance for you to think, right? But
Mhm.
like when I'm at home, I don't really do that because it's like I'm constantly being stimulated. You know what I mean? Like either I'm doing something or my off thing is like watching YouTube videos or reading
Uh-huh.
reading webtoons, you know? And so it's like I'm never
Oh,
like
the
in my
power
own mind.
fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Murren Logan season 2 just wrapped up. Oh, so sad. But so I was like, oh, I need to just have time in my thoughts more. So I was like, okay. So I like dug up my like I have one of these binders that you can put in little journals in them, right? So I have like a calendar journal in the front. Then I have like a journal for my thoughts and next, and then like a little sketchbook just to draw doodles in. And then the last one is like another sketchbook, but I use that to just write to practice Japanese. So I dug that up and then I replaced some of the inserts that I like were already used. I'm like, all right, gonna do it. But I was reading through them and like some of like my old calendars and shit like that. Like, first of all, I forgot that there was a period in time I was a very organized person.
What happened?
I don't know, dude. I think well the big thing, obvious thing, is just COVID. I think that just I got too comfortable not being on top of
Mm.
things, you know. But I was just going through. I was like, man, I like detailed my days, dude. I'm like, who's this person, dude? I was like, I had all of my like my day planned out to like the hour, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I've class from this to this time. From this time is when I would eat lunch. Okay, from here, this time to this time is gym time. This is the workout I had from this time to this time. Like, this is what I had to hit today, you know? And then if I didn't hit that, there would always be like a whole memo. I mean, regardless of whether I did or not, there would always be like a memo on the side about like how I felt during training, and then if I didn't hit things for whatever reason, what if there wasn't like, you know, like literally I remember reading when it was like, oh, ankle was stiff from doing what is it, volunteering at this event or whatever. So I only hit this much. And I'm like, oh shit, dude. I mean, it's kind of cool being able to do that. And I was like, I should do that again. You know what I mean? So it was interesting. I was like a completely different person. I was very involved with a bunch of weeb activities, dude. You know, like
Mhm.
I found like a bunch of stuff from like all the Anifest planning and stuff like that, you know, like
Mm.
constantly had meetings. I had a bunch of business cards still tucked in my journal. And I was like, damn, it has been a long time since I used it. So that's something I'm gonna do again. But like conversely, I've just been because of that, get into to pens. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Now this rabbit hole.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. Ordering some fountain pens. We'll see how they go, dude. You know?
There was a time where I was like, maybe I should get into pens, and I looked at it. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna use a regular pen. Just use whatever I have.
Yeah, I mean
I think
that's really the
most of
move.
us had that phase, and then I
Yeah.
start writing. I'm like, man, my handwriting's ugly
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
get
just use
into
whatever
pens.
pen is
Yeah.
needs to
Get it.
me.
Yeah, dude. So you know, I got a couple brush pens, dude. You know, I got my no, I a lot of these pens I have from like art, and so I've been using that. But I was like, okay, I kind of want to try other stuff. But anyways, that's yeah. I just want to see how you guys are doing with your new years. Wishing wishing you guys the best. We're gonna make it. This is gonna be the year we make it. All right, I
Yeah,
believe
'cause we
in
didn't make it before, right?
Mm,
Really hanging on.
This time for sure.
it's
For
gotta be.
sure.
It's gotta be. Look, after this weekend, Lunar New Year's, it's gonna be the year of the dragon, dude. Dragons
Ooh,
rise up. Uh,
I'm not dragon.
ah, I'll rise up. But anyways, all right, let's get to the show. That's enough of a preamble. Um.
Well, I'm gonna add to the preamble.
Oh. Oh no. Yes,
And
a big one. Add it, please. I was gonna talk about it, so I
yeah,
completely forgot.
so we just released a brand new video. This has been delayed due to my injury, but now it is released. It is the interview we had
Alas,
with Babybeard. This is the last interview of
maybe
my Japan trip, and
save the best for last.
this one's a good one. This one is pretty deep. You know, being able to speak English with someone who came from an English-speaking country and is able to express things
Australia.
differently
Oh,
than
I thought
maybe
you were gonna say
Yeah, Australia, dude.
Australia. Yes,
Australia.
is able to express things and see things from his perspective, right? And plus, the
Mm.
members are able. They're very open-minded too, so they speak their mind and like they share their experiences they had in the past, what they think about idols, like going through just thinking about some of the questions we talked about. It's like, what does being an idol mean? How does it compare to just
Mm.
watching them versus being one, or even like we talk about like gachikoi, we talk about the Cheki system and how it is for Chika idols, how tough it is, or even like the audition process. Like we go through like everything and like
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
inside out. So I definitely recommend checking that out.
See, I don't want to like talk ourselves up a little too much. Oh yeah, Slope Club, your best source for idol information. But I'm always really hesitant to see a lot of other channels kind of tackle some of these topics, right?
Yeah,
Because it always comes from like either a place of like being very biased or a place of feeling like everything, right? But I think what's very nice about this video is a lot of this just comes purely from a place of this has been their lived experience. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I think that's very I think very valuable, right? I would hope more people can watch this video. I think this is like a very great obviously a great like insight into not just Babybeard, but like idol culture as a whole. But yeah,
mhm,
you get to learn about the members. You get to learn about Lady Beard, who is a very interesting character, right?
mhm.
I don't know, I find him very fascinating, and yeah, a lot of very cool idol tidbits. Just things I would not think about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny. Before the interview, like Lady B was getting dressed, but he like came down and was like talking to me the whole time. So we're just up there chatting up, and like he's like finishing up his outfit and everything. And even like the manager comes and like starts adjusting it for him. But we're over here just talking, just vibing, talking to each other.
That's
I can
cool.
tell he's a really
Just
down to
wants
earth guy.
to, yeah.
I'm just
Very
disappointed
curious
in
to talk
Josh,
about
dude.
stuff.
Huh?
Sasuga lewd box, dude. Didn't avert his gaze while Lady Beard was getting dressed, dude.
He
You
had a
know,
dressing room.
Mr. Box just standing there, like, yeah, yeah. Tell me more about what you think. Yeah,
You're supposed to turn around, man.
yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I think that's cool. That's really
He's probably
cool.
like, wow, looking up and down. You know?
Oh, do you want me to zip that up for you?
I got you.
But yeah,
I-
I watched it before we started. Good, insightful interview.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
If they come over, might reach out, see if there's another video.
They know who you are, so
Yeah, they follow us on the
yeah.
Twitter, so
Cool.
I love all of our videos. They're all my children. They're all my baby equally. I love them all equally. But
It's a lot of
I love this
videos.
one especially equally. So please go watch it.
yeah, go watch it. Go watch it like completely, then give it a like, and then leave a comment, and then subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Yes, please. It does help us out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get to the news, shall we? Not like a super huge news week, but we still got a good chunk of stuff to talk about. So we're gonna start with some Hinatazaka46 news. We got some Saito Kyoko news. our girl Kyonk, boys Oshimen from Hinatazaka46. Am I right? Uh,
No.
No.
no, come on, come on.
It's been far too long.
Yeah.
Former. You can
Oh,
say
no.
used to be.
I know. It makes me sad. I was throwing out the copium, dude. But yeah, Saito Kyoko, she released a track a while back with as part of Kyoccorohee, right? Her duo with another comedian. Released the single After You, and
Me?
After You, yeah. And so this was out for download and streaming, but now they're going to be releasing physical CDs, which will be coming out February 14th. So we have some images here. It's just, it's the same pretty much album cover except for the Koigoromo support stores original postcard.
It's gonna be an actual release. I thought they were just gonna tack this onto a Hinatazaka single or something.
That's what I thought too when it was a digital
No.
release. But yeah, I guess it's going to be its own full single, and yeah, as part of that or full release, it's as part of that. I mean, they're still being published on Hinatazaka's website, so I don't know. But
Ah,
they do have a special lottery commemoration for that as well. So it's like a full fledged release, dude. Uh, so yeah, for anyone who's wondering where Hinatazaka's budget went,
It's supporting Kyoccorohee.
had to pay Kyoccorohee.
yeah,
The rates were too
Uh-huh.
high, dude.
Uh-huh.
Shout outs to the sweatpants, dude. I got the human made.
Ooh,
My favorite
yeah, dude.
brands.
That
Human
Nigo,
made.
dude.
Let's go.
hmm but yeah, so part of the lottery, becomes available as soon as the CD releases. It's basically one of those, every CD you buy counts as one lottery, right? And then you can use probably, I'm assuming, like a code on a special website. Enter that code for and then you can use those codes to enter into different drawings, right? So you can apply for the special online meet and greet. I think there's an in-person meet and greet as well. There's like a hoodie you can get, there's photos, there's t-shirts, etc., signed goods. So yeah, if you're a big Saito Kyoko fan, as like Boy once was, yeah, you can have your chance, dude. You can have your chance. All right,
Those
let's
are
keep
many moons ago.
moving. Let's keep moving. We got some wall calendars coming out. I guess Cedar Flower, really putting out the April calendars, dude. This is like a thing, right?
It is
Like
a
I
thing,
don't know.
yeah.
I've never really been into well, okay, I've only had one idol calendar ever my entire life, and that was an old AKB one. Um, and that one was fucking normal. It was January to December. But
Mm.
since I've joined Habu's fan club, and she has not put hers out yet, but she's going to. I have learned that the April to April one is pretty normal, right? Or April to March rather.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Oh.
so Hinatazaka or Seed and Flower in general, we'll get into that later, is doing the same thing. They got special fan club ones. There is going to be a wall calendar version as well as a desk calendar version, right? And these are just going to be including different pictures throughout the years from things like Hinakuri 2022, Omotenashi Kai, the Hina Tansai, and the Happy Train Tour, as well as Shinsan Mono.
Yeah, earlier we were talking about New Year's resolutions, but we can always start in April.
True.
Yeah,
That's
you
when
start in April. That's when the calendars start, right?
Yeah, that's when my
yeah,
calendar
First
starts,
month of the new
Flip it open.
year starts in
yeah,
April.
April.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, dude. I like to start my year in fiscal quarter two. That's just me, you know. uh, does this have to do with like springtime and like I don't know, like the Japanese school system? I wonder.
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you guys are more knowledgeable on this, let us know. Like I said, I've never really paid attention to this until I joined Habu's fan club, and I was like, "Why don't I got a calendar yet?" You know, and people are like, "Oh yeah, this is pretty normal."
I guess
Um,
I always
a lot of
assumed
fan
it's
clubs.
because they needed to get an idea of like how much they need to make, or like the
mm,
production time for the calendar.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
don't
then
know. I guess not.
you would think they would just start producing that shit sooner, right? Like towards the end of
Yeah.
the previous year, then they would have it ready
Yeah,
for
all those
January.
write-offs.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's a lot of
Uh,
calendars.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, at the end of the day, especially the idle wall calendars, does anybody actually use them? Like, do you ever like check the dates on them and like put little notes like, "Oh, today I have this going on"? Because I'm pretty sure I just tore mine till whatever day was had Koji Haru on it, and I just left that month up. You know,
It's not even a calendar at that point, just a
September.
poster.
damn guys, it's been July for the past 5 months. That's crazy.
I kind of want a desk calendar to actually use, write little
Mm,
notes on it. You know,
yeah,
Mm.
so sometimes I just don't want to go to Google Calendar and add events
yeah,
or something like, "Oh, I'm getting a haircut at 11 a.m. next
yeah. See,
week,"
that's
kind of thing.
I have like a monthly calendar in my journal thing I'd mentioned earlier, but yeah, maybe I get the desk calendar and I swap that monthly journal out, a monthly planner out with a daily planner, dude. You
Ooh.
know, could write more detailed in plan day like schedules and stuff like that. And then my nice desk one, I flip it. Ah, yes, thank you, Habu, for reminding me that today I have slow podcast. You know,
As I've always had for the past 6 years.
Ah, thank you. I almost
I would have
forgot.
forgotten. Yeah.
I was like, I woke up today. I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. I normally have something Tuesday. I just
Oh, dude, what is it?
can't remember.
Can't put my mind to it.
Good old trusty
What was it?
calendar.
Habu, yes. Oh, you're right. It was slow podcast. Yes. All right, let's keep moving. It's not the only thing we got coming up from Hinatazaka. Hinatazaka is doing everything but putting out new music. That's crazy, dude.
True.
We got the new Hinatazaka's first exhibition, dude. We are, dude.
Da-da-da-da.
On a cruise. We
We are.
They need more
I'm pretty sure.
spacing here on the
Yeah, no, it just says were.
were.
Oh, were. Oh, were. Yeah.
Interesting choice to just have the letter R instead of spelling it out.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of wish that the name, if you're gonna make it like something vague like this, I don't know. It's gotta like include Hinatazaka somehow in it, or something that references Hinatazaka. I feel because I feel like it just feels like a One Piece reference. Like everybody thought this,
Most
right? It's
people
not just
know
me.
we are is from One Piece, right?
Yeah. But
Jimmy's never even watched it. He knew it.
I mean that song is a banger, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the name, but I do think that the promotion images look really cool. Like,
Yeah.
I really like
this
the bright,
main
vibrant
posing
dresses.
one.
Yeah.
Man, they got some like their legs way up there, man. How they get in this position without
I don't even know
falling
they go
over?
that high.
Yeah, dude. Kumi going
Damn.
crazy, dude.
Like going the
Some
180 over here.
taekwondo
Mm-hmm.
high kick looking.
With the motion and the dress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, fanning out,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
You
cool.
know. But
Whoever this is on the bottom right,
That's
break
cool, right?
dancing. Let's
I
go.
think that's
Oh, no.
Osushi, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Yeah. She watched Masatsukesu, dude. It's like, hold my beer, dude. Hold my beer. Let me show you how it's done. But yeah, so this is going to be at the Roppongi Museum. starting from March 1st to May 19th, though the dates are limited. I believe it's just as of right now, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and then
Oh,
again May 18th and 19th.
oh, I
But you
think
can
this is the
find more
same
info.
place where the Nogizaka, no,
Okay.
where the Sakurazaka one was. That right?
Roppongi Museum.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah.
I mean, you went. I don't know. I
I know.
don't
That's what I was thinking. I was like, was it?
You're the one who went. I don't know, bro.
Is that the same? Is
Okay,
that the
so it's
same
Nogizaka,
case
yeah.
with the
With the AW.
other two groups
Yeah.
exhibits? Like it was only
think so.
certain days.
Oh,
The
Because
Sakurazaka
it seems
one was
like the
and the Nogizaka one
right
was
this
too.
yeah the Sakurazaka one was a couple months.
mhm.
Yeah, this one is
Yeah. I
very.
don't know. The
very
dates
short.
are confusing me a little bit, right? Because okay, according to chat, you can go almost the whole month. Yeah. So if you go to the website here, it will say like, yeah, the date is from March 1st to May 19th. But then the session, I believe, is like, so it says from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., right? Which makes sense. Okay, yeah, this it's not going to be all the time, but then there's a March 1st. I don't know what this is then. March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Then they comma and then May 18th and 19th. Maybe
I
that's
think
like
that's the
a
date. So like general, it's 10 to 6, but then on those days it'll open till 8.
okay, yeah. It's open till 8. Okay. That's what it is.
It's just hours.
I'm Dentga, dude. Okay. Okay, so
And then
yeah,
last
just check.
entry is 30 minutes before close.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So last entry for the usual days is at 5:30 p.m. and then on the extended time days it's what is that? 7:30, right? Yeah, someone in chat saying that they reserved for March 26th. So yeah, you can already go and reserve your ticket. Not too bad, dude.
Where's the goods?
Yeah, dude.
And they beat
just
the bucket hat of the Sakurazaka exhibit
ooh,
or the whatever.
yeah.
I don't remember.
The
I
box
think I
logo
got a
of
hat
Nogizaka.
from the Nugget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see the goods, dude. I'm gonna need
They're like their outfits. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, this is
mm,
gonna be. It
Different
seems
spots with different
to me
shapes.
it's gonna be more colorful because the Sakurazaka one was like mainly black and white,
yeah.
and so was the Nogizaka artworks exhibit.
Yeah.
That was also
Mhm.
like black and white.
I mean, more
Nice.
colorful would fit the Hinatazaka image. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got it's joyful love out here, buddy. You know. Oh, sorry, buddies is Sakurazaka. My bad, dude. It's joyful love out here, Ohisama. But yeah, we got different price ranges here, dude. You know, I'm gonna roll up, be like, yeah, I'll have one ticket for elementary school, please. But yeah, so basically
And this
your
guy's been held back.
adult and college prices are gonna be a little bit more. Advanced tickets is gonna be 2,200 yen, 2,400 yen for I think the normal. Whereas like
That's not too bad.
but that's a pretty hefty discount, dude, for elementary school, dude. 800 yen, dude. That's like what? That's like
That's what
$6,
candy
dude.
bar costs.
That's $6, dude. That's crazy. No, pretty affordable. So I mean, if you're gonna be in Japan during that time, definitely check it out. I think they usually
if
line
anyone's
this up in
going,
time.
let us know so we can get stuff.
Yeah, they usually line these events in time with like a concert, right? So like, in this case, it's gonna
Not
be around
always.
Hinatansai. Well, Shinsekai was right before what is it? The anniversary live. It's just you didn't stay long enough, Mr. Box.
They see.
I didn't plan your itinerary. Don't shake your head at me.
I'm shaking my head at Sony.
But yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to seeing more Just that, yeah, definitely the goods, dude. That's what I want to know, dude. There's usually always some cool memorabilia type goods. I like from this, like the Shinsekai one had the like the uniform emblem stickers and
Yeah.
badges, dude. Like
So was it a sticker or was it a patch?
there was
It was a
both,
sticker.
but I think by the time
Uh,
you went, they were sold out of the patches.
yeah, because I went like the last week.
Yeah, yeah. So I remember because I asked for the patches, but you said that all you could find were the stickers. So the what
Yeah.
you got me was a sticker, but yeah, there was
Okay.
patches if you check the website, but I'm pretty sure those sold out. And yeah, that makes sense. I would imagine the patches sold out pretty quick, dude. I'm just
Mhm.
kind of sad though because I was gonna put it on this jacket actually,
Oh.
Ooh.
put it on the shoulder so I could go around. Just...
What's up, man?
Oh, this is my favorite Japanese girl group, Sakurazaka46. What's up?
That's pretty
So with you.
pretty unknown, you know.
Yeah. I need to get I'm gonna get a one of those punk jackets, where it's like got all those all those patches on the back, but it's gonna be
The
all
snakes.
idol shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be it from Hinatazaka46 for now. I'm hoping I'm on my knees, my hands and knees, I'm begging that we get a release from them soon. Um, I think time wise, it makes sense. I think we should probably be hearing something soon, right? Their last release was their album, which was in November. So,
Dang. Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe yeah, like Chad saying, maybe we'll finally get 4th gen in the Senbatsu, dude. Only time will tell.
Oh.
But let's keep moving. We have some Sakurazaka46 news. Last week we kind of covered this. We basically, just covered the announcement. We had our our girl Yamasaki Ten in a new PV. This time it's Imase's PV for koigoromo. All right. This is the collaboration track with Kirin for their Gogo Sencha, dude, or Kocha, I believe, like their afternoon black tea. All right. So yeah, but now we have the actual PV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it? Do we want to watch it, or do we just want to talk about it?
I watched it already, but if you want to watch it, then
It's up to you guys. I
you can
mean,
watch
usually
it.
we only watch the group videos, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Just
Uh,
wanted to ask. Yeah, it's a nice track,
Cool.
dude. It's
Yeah.
I watched it on stream yesterday. I was saying it kind of reminds me of like that kind of like folky pop vibes you get from like Sumika or something like
yeah.
that, dude. You know, um, very youthful, right? I remember I think I was reading some interviews from Ten Chen. She was saying like, "Oh, this was cool," just because she has like a very unique life, right? Being an idol, she doesn't really get to experience a lot of the things that come with being a high schooler her age. But
Mhm.
this PV
Mm.
kind of gave her an opportunity to at least act out some of those things. A lot of I believe her castmate, like the other girl, I don't know her name, but apparently she's like also the same age as Ten Chan, so they were able to like kind of vibe and have a time together, which is cool. Yeah, cute PV. I don't know, not it's a story PV. I thought we were gonna get some more performance just because I was like, oh shit, they got Ten Chan, but
You should have been the
uh,
teacher singing every time he's on screen.
I
um,
like it. It's obviously tied into the tea or whatever.
yeah. I mean, you gotta
Um,
Mm.
it's like it's a
get that
commercial,
product
right?
placement.
But it's
Yeah,
like it's good. I think the
Mhm.
story is fun.
Yeah. This is actually the kind of track I actually really enjoy. Um, it's very good like driving music, just
Mm.
Yeah, it's jaunty. I like it.
yeah.
Those
It's got
tangents
nice
I feel
energy
like.
to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, good for her. It's cool to see Ten Chan getting some more outside work.
Yeah,
Always happy with
new
that for with
feature.
Sakurazaka. Yeah. Um, I feel like we had a few like Nogizaka, I feel usually has more of that, right? Where the members will feature in like another group's
Mm.
PV or something like that.
Yeah, have any of the other members done that? From other groups?
mm, I feel
Endo
like
Sakura was in a Little Glee Monster video.
mhm.
The last thing I remember.
I'm pretty sure there is something. I just it
I think
eludes
of
me.
it too.
So if you're watching this and you remember something, feel free to drop a comment down below. I want to say like Karen, but I'm like, oh, am I just thinking of the McDonald's commercial?
Uh,
I mean, like I don't
big
pay
fan,
attention to Sakurazaka that much, but like
Mhm,
I've only seen Tenchan and things
mhm.
outside.
Mhm.
As far as like having like as a featured actor
Yeah, yeah,
outside of Sakurazaka stuff.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Mhm.
and you see the other members do stuff, but it's like on TV, variety, or whatever.
Mhm.
But as
Oh, I
far
think
as
Osushi was in another PV.
yeah, she was in a Genie High video.
That's right. That's right.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
As
Mhm.
far as Sakurazaka members, I don't remember
Yeah.
seeing anyone else.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Yeah. So cool to get this up. Like I said, yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of more Nogizaka members, or especially like Asuka, right? She's been in a
Yeah.
few different PVs. Um, cool. All right. Moving on. We've been covering this, but it finally happened. This last week was Yui Pon's graduation. Oh. Um, I haven't watched it yet, so please do not ask me anything about it. All right, I have a huge backlog of concerts from the end of the year that I need to watch, so I'm still getting through it. But covering it mainly because yeah, they're doing the same thing with the big concerts. We kind of have a special playlist that they put out, so I get this is one of three, I believe, where we're kind of looking back through
Oh, yeah.
uh
Hmm.
Yui Pon's life. I'm not sure if I'm understanding if it's one or three, or if this is like just if they mean like, oh, this is a third of her life because she's I think they mean it's a third of her life, right? Because it's
Yeah,
8
that's what
years of her history, and then
the post said, like the article said, like in
mm,
the on the
yeah,
website.
okay. I wasn't sure if I just misinterpreted, but yeah, because I mean it makes sense when I think about it more. Like 8 years, she's 24 years old, so
Okay, yeah.
a whole third of her life, dude. Um, sort of, because it's not like they go all the way back to silent majority or anything like that. Not that they have to, but so yeah, starts off with the Dare ga sono Suzu o norasu no ka. All right, the bell song, for whom the bell rings.
For whom's
Uh
the bell
for
tolls.
whom's the bell tolls, dude. Band Joken Hanshide Nakete Kuru, Skima Kaze Yo, Kaze Fukarete mo, Ambivalent, Jamaica Beer, Nobody's Fault, Start Over, and then Omota Yorimo Sabishikunai. All right.
Mm.
Very solid playlist. Um, did you see the pink panda? Yeah, the pink panda costume boy.
Oh yeah, I actually watched that video.
Mhm. I was bringing it up because she got outed when she was like, "Oh, you don't want me dance any songs?" And then like the person's like, "Can you do Jamaica Beer?" I'm like, "Oh, they already know who this is,
Everybody
dude.
knows.
Like
Who's in this costume, dude?"
they're probably like, man, this is the Yui Pon grad, and there's this
Uh-huh,
random panda. It's gotta be
uh-huh.
her.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
else
They're
has
Because
they're
like the way they did, like she just walks out, right, and she's like
mhm,
surrounded by all the staff.
mhm.
It's like, oh, yo, that's got to be like a member in that
Uh-huh, yeah.
costume.
So much
Like, why
security
else would
around.
there be this random like mascot out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Uh-huh,
yeah.
out of nowhere?
Like they've never done this mascot before, right? I think if it was
mhm.
chat was saying like was joking when I was watching this on stream. They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, if I see a polka costume at Hinatazaka and they're following around with the cameras, I'm gonna assume it's a member in there." I'm like, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit different though because polka's like an established mascot
Yeah,
for Hinatazaka.
That's fair.
this pink panda nobody has seen before, right? This is just some random ass
Right.
costume that
Like he
Paul
has
put
an
on.
entourage. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
they would
there
have
was
made
like a part where they try to like shake the hand or whatever, right? And like they try to touch it
Mm.
because she was looking at like the photo cards or something.
Yeah, yeah,
There was like a group of girls, and then she was like, "No,
yeah.
I'm touching you."
Dame,
You have to
dame.
pay for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, it's definitely porn involved.
yeah. Because, like, I mean, why? Like, normally it's like, why else would you have a mascot? You got to let people interact with it, right? People take pictures with it,
Yeah,
hug the mascot,
High
like if it's
fives, yeah,
Mickey
yeah.
Mouse or some shit, you know. So it's like
you could
kind
at
of
least
weird
take
that
off
this
the.
mascot has so much security, dude.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was me, haha.
Mhm. I mean, she might as well. Everybody knew it was her at
Yeah, yeah.
at that time, at that point.
She would do it. Oh, and he was like, oh, still clap.
No way! What?
Oh, my God.
But it's cute though. It's cute seeing her. Like she was being super obvious, right? But like, she'd go around like, "Oh, whose towel is that? Oh, it's a pond towel. Nice. Oh, whose bromide was that? Oh, that's Onuma. No, Um, yeah, very very cute. But yeah, that's the pond graduation playlist. Next we got some quick news. We already kind of covered this earlier, but gotta do it during the
Oh, more talk.
Sakurazaka section, dude. It's another calendar. Hey, dude.
It's just the Sakurazaka version.
It's just the Sakurazaka. Yeah, it's seed and flower, dude. They're like, ah, shit, dude.
I see.
We gotta put out our
Copy
calendars,
paste.
dude. Yeah. So similarly, this is gonna have photos from their Omotenashikai, right? The third gens, third tour, their Japan Expo, Malaysia, Shinzan Mono, and then third year anniversary live photos included. So we have the what is it? The B2 size wallpaper. We have a B4, right? Or no, calendar B, um, which is also B2, and then the desktop calendar. All right, I'm just saying, dude.
These
One of
are
these
new
days.
photos, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The B version of the wall calendar and the desktop calendar. They're new photos, right? Or are they just like
No, yeah. I think they're
repurposed a little
new
bit?
photos.
Yeah.
So I think the A club or the A club, the A version or whatever, uh, is like the event photos and stuff like that. And I
Uh-huh.
think the like the B version is like these cute little coordinations and stuff like that, dude. Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then this one, I don't know. It's just member photos, I guess.
Yeah.
For the
That's
desktop one. Which hey, you never know. Maybe one of these days I'll be like, dude, what was I supposed to do again today? Flip it up. Oh, thank you, Moo. I did have this little podcast.
I thought we moved it to
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
That's right.
Tuesday. That's right. Thank you. I almost forgot. All right. Sort of our last bit of Sakurazaka46 news. We got some updates on 8th single. First one, we got the jacket covers. One of our favorite things to talk about whenever we got a new single, dude. We got the A side featuring the center Yamasaki Ten, dude. We got the type B with Hikaru and Karen. We got type C with Rena, Shizuki, the two shorties right there, dude, as well as Airi, and then actually four shorties with a Honos in the
Oh
middle,
man.
right? Honos in the middle with Rena, Shizuki, Airi, and Murayu. And then type D with everybody else. Sorry, type D with third gen. No, well, Bax, the Bax members, and then the regular version with the I believe the back row members.
Concept.
That's kind
I
of
like it.
confusing because backs is technically unders. So I don't know what to call the back row anymore because should they be back? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, these covers are very cool. I really do like I think the thing I like a lot about Sakurazaka jacket covers is they all look really cool collectively,
Mm.
right? Like, have you like
Mhm.
someone made a post on Twitter? I'm not gonna look for it, but it's basically each singles, all the covers lined up,
Yeah.
and it looks really cool because each row is very cohesive,
Oh yeah,
right?
they did that in the museum too. They like showed them in
Mhm.
rows, but also showed them like collages. Show
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They didn't say
why they are.
who produced this. Usually they do.
Uh, yeah, no, I don't see it. Unless I'm assuming it's the same people they usually go to, but no, I don't really see anything.
That's cool though.
What
I
is this
like it.
thing they're wearing on their finger?
Hmm. Any of you guys have a
Pull
favorite?
socks.
Huh?
Josh was like, "What's this thing they're wearing on their finger?"
It's like a
It's
cable.
a pulse oxometer. That measures your
Oh yeah,
your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
freaking
Because
oxygen
the oxygen
and your
level.
heart
Yeah.
rate. I
Every day
like
in the
it's
hospital. Oh, okay.
the solo Ten-chan. She's got
Yeah.
like this oh
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
fabulous looking pose.
Looking like a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite.
I'm between the type A and type D.
Oh.
I really like the energy in type D. I like the spotlight on Chukimon,
Mm.
our back's center, which we'll get into a little bit more later. Um, everything kind of like it's like exploding out from that point. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think I like
Yeah,
type
pretty
B
cool.
the most.
Mm.
Like I like the way the light
I
falls on
like
him. It's
that
very
too.
like Hollywood
Mhm.
stage lighting. Like old school
Yeah,
Hollywood stage lighting. And the glow kind of like helps with that.
I I think this is like kind of on the bottom half for me, which speaks a lot to how good these all are. You know what I mean? Because I don't think there's any particularly bad ones. I mean, I think maybe type C to me is a little bit whatever.
I was gonna say type D is my least favorite.
Type D is your least favorite?
D.
Oh, C, yeah.
See?
Yeah, C is very I don't know, it feels very compared to everything else an afterthought.
Yeah.
To me. If I were to just get this alone though, I'd be like, "Oh, this is cool. This is a cool cover, dude. Cool jacket, dude." But then
Who's on the right
Yeah.
over here?
on the right, that's Murayu.
Okay, she looks a little awkward.
Mm, you're awkward, Josh. Um,
I like the makeup.
yeah,
Very
it looks very
soft.
smooth.
It looks
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
um
Like it's
very
reflecting the
doll like.
lights.
And yeah, the way the light is interacting
The
with it
harsh light, yeah.
Mm.
it looks good. Everybody looks nice.
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
like it.
I think the one thing I'm not super into is the typesetting.
It looks a
It's
little
kind of
smushed. All right. I mean, I know it is, and it's probably on purpose, but I don't think I like it.
yeah. No,
Like
like
too
to
far.
me, like it's not. It doesn't look like it's a custom typeset, even though it
Uh,
is.
I can see what
You
you
Mm.
know
mean.
what I mean? It's like they just took what they just typed it out and they like fucked around with it on
Yeah, just
Photoshop.
warped it a little
Like,
bit,
oh, nice.
change
I don't know.
make the kanji a little bit bigger, dude. Make the hiragana a little smaller, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like they got like
obviously
an
it's
original
not
PSG
because
and then stretched it out where it
yeah,
looks a
and they
little
just like.
pixelated now.
But if you look at the first character, whatever, like the little
Yeah,
swirly thing in the middle, that's
the non
custom.
in Ikutsu or
And
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, Nogizaka did this before too, and it's like, why you
Yeah,
gotta?
yeah. It
It's a
sucks because
I'd
custom
these
rather
font.
it
I
be
don't
all
know.
floaty.
these are so elegant, you know what I mean? So like the smushing kind of like
Mm-hmm.
takes away from it, right? Um
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. I feel like Oh god, did you see the Sakurazaka46 in the bottom corner too?
I was hiding in the bottom corner.
It's like
Yeah,
almost
see
like
the Sakurazaka, especially, they just like
Yeah.
uh-huh.
the 6 is cool. I don't know,
I like the
but like
46. Yeah.
it's also the question mark, which
Mhm.
is kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, some
Oh yeah, yeah.
cohesive language design, dude, you know, but
I just don't like it. Like
mhm. I also think it's a little bit I don't know. I get why they put it sideways, right? So that the 6 can kind of oppose the question mark, match it.
Oh,
But I wish 46 was vertical, dude. It's just weird to me to have Sakurazaka vertical and then 46 horizontal, you know, or on its
mm,
side. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's pretty cool.
All right, Josh, I need you to throw this in Adobe Photoshop and then use the AI tools to remove the typesetting, all right?
Unsquish
got
it.
it.
Yeah, like I'm looking back at their previous releases,
Easy.
and like I have issues with all their typesetting. Why does it
Oh
look like this? Ah,
no. No. Let me go back. You didn't like the Shonen Yokyu uh airplane ticket
the
thing?
barcode
The
part is
luggage ticket?
cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like a barcode or whatever. I don't know. That's not as
Ignore the
bad.
Tokyo Dome DVD Blu-rays. Ignore.
But
Don't look
like
at it. Don't look at it.
to start over is all like it's
Yeah.
all like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because it like it's a different style from the photography.
Mhm.
I don't want to get into that, but
I mean, yeah.
Dario is not
You
as a
have
fan.
two choices with Sakurazaka's typography. It's like you either have it readable and ugly or cool looking, but you cannot make out what it's saying at all.
I was waiting for the death metal one, just like
Except for
with the like,
nobody's fault. I think is good. I think
That one's
nobody's fault.
actually pretty good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
nobody's
best
fault
one,
is
I
good.
think.
Nagare Dama looks cool, but like good luck trying to read Nagare Dama. You know what I mean? It's literally just the logo, right? Like
Yeah.
the kanji logo or whatever. It's like, all right, you're not reading that, dude. Ban is legible, but it's kind of ugly. Sami Dareyo is okay, but it is a little ugly. You know, like I'm talking about just purely
See?
the typesetting.
The
Sakurazaki looks
photography is
cool.
really nice.
Sakurazaki looks cool. Good luck trying to read it though. You know.
Yeah. It doesn't really match the look at how nice they look in their Issei Miyake pleated shit.
oh,
Just
Oh,
right.
like it's all it's a different style, I guess. From
yeah.
anyway.
Uh, who cares about this shit? Just us. All right. People going to buy this, they already know what this single is, dude. Let's be real. They're like, yes, I've come to buy my Sakurazaka meet and greets. You know,
Everyone
Exactly.
looks pink, looks
Mhm.
nice.
Mhm.
but it matters to me. But these aren't the only new pictures to get to come out from these this single. Of course, every time we get new member profile pictures.
Oh,
Hey,
Mm.
so obviously Pon is graduating, so we don't have one for her. And then Koike is on hiatus, big sad.
Sag.
Oh.
So
Shit.
they're yeah, yeah. So by the way, Pon's on hiatus, boy. It's okay. She's gonna come back with her hair brighter than ever, dude.
Come looking like
That shit's gonna
ultra
reflect all light, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Very nice. I gotta
But yeah,
say, the older ones look nicer.
you don't like Comrade Sakurazaka, dude?
No, I mean just
That's been
like
the
the new
meme
ones
everywhere.
look like the fucking I don't know if you guys have been watching videos on the Apple Vision Pro. when you do your like
Oh no! Now that you
what is
say
it
it,
called
I
again?
see it. I see
What is
it.
it called again? The
I forget
like
what
your
it's called.
avatar or whatever. Like it
Something
takes
like that.
pictures of your face, right? And it like recreates your face.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
that's
that's
what
all
it
I
looks
see
like
now.
to me, dude. What is it
No,
called
I
again?
see.
Ah,
I don't remember. They're
persona. That's what it is. Like the
Persona.
personas. The,
Persona. Yeah.
they're that's
It
their
looks
Sword
like-
Art Online characters. All right, leave them alone.
to me, it looks like the
Now you said that, I can't
Personas.
see it. That's exactly what it looks like.
dude, compared to the Pone and
Yeah.
Especially
The
because they
Koike
saw Pone
photos.
and Koike's there, you do see
They should
how
have took
much
those
better
down.
those were. Yeah, they gotta take those down. You can see how much better these are, dude. You know what really is offensive to me? It's the airbrushing, dude. I feel like they airbrush these harder than
It's
they
really
usually do.
Yeah,
Like some of the
Nogizaka style, huh?
I know. Look at my girl Rune, dude. What did they do to you? Like, don't get me wrong, she
Shit.
still looks pretty, but it's just like, they're really blasting out their features, dude.
Mm.
Murayama Miyu, I think, looks fucking weird, dude. Uh,
Look how they did my girl Matsuri.
no, yeah,
Yeah, it's like they went back and like they went to early digital days and they're like, "Oh, what can we do? Let's airbrush all these photos and let's lower
Like, look at her
let's lower the
hair.
blacks all the way down for some reason."
it's
So everyone's
especially
airbrushing
bad
it.
because you have these much better processed pictures still in the mix, dude.
Yeah, it's like night and day.
Yeah, the contrast is, dude. I'm normally like I love contrast. I say that every time, but it's too much here. I think it's definitely
No,
a little
the
too
blacks
heavy-handed.
are like crushed here. It's like
Yeah.
like if you look at like way, like you can't even see like any texture in her hair. It's like just one solid color.
Dude, her head is completely separated from her neck now. That's how deep those
Yeah,
shadows are, dude.
like that's what dark is.
Yeah, they totally played around with the Vision Pro, dude.
No.
That's what it looks like.
Yo, let's use these for our new
And no
profile pictures.
Hikari, no. Yeah, dude. It's
All the
God.
rage, man.
Yeah, dude. They decapitated my girl, fucking Kosaka Marino, dude. Yeah, it's much. It's a little too much.
They just dodging and burning. Whoever edited these just learned what dodging and burning was.
Those are the only tools you need, Josh.
Dodging and burning and airbrushing.
Yeah.
Gaussian blur.
Not even airbrushing, dude. They're just using the soft brush and just
Smudging.
color selecting, dude.
And, look at these new outfits, huh? Like very much more military
Yeah.
than usual.
I have mixed feelings about it.
Got the
I feel
toggles.
like they're cool. I feel like they're
You
cool.
got the fleece.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jimmy. They look pretty warm to me.
Shut up. Shut up, Josh. I feel like these look cool for like a profile picture. But when pretty soon we're gonna have to start seeing them in the studio with these, that's when I think they're gonna start looking kind of goofy, in my opinion, dude.
Yeah, does anyone have a picture like of someone putting him up in like in a blog or something?
I think a
better
couple
at
of the
it.
members have already started showing up on like guesting on shows with their outfits on. Like I think some of the third gen members on Love It. I do think the third gen outfits look better though. They got the actual
different?
buttons. Whereas
Oh,
they have
good
the
point,
buttons. Yeah.
whereas
That's
the
a
Senpai
lot
members
of
don't
buttons,
straps.
man. It's like
I know,
gold
it is a lot
coins and shit.
Yeah, but they don't use
Like
those
the gold
buttons. Dude.
coins.
They just zip in, dude. They just zip in, bro.
Yeah, they all zip at the back.
Yeah.
None of these buttons are functional, man.
Oh, we got a link of the new outfits in action.
Oh,
Yeah, here on Ravit, dude.
Yeah.
oh, the color's
Ravit
way different.
code.
What the heck? What happened? What's the
Dude,
color
that's
so
like
different?
more olive.
Yeah,
What the-
this is like
Bro, it's because
We've been deceived.
it's because they took these pictures jump the fucking contrast, and then desaturate it and all shit, dude. What the hell?
Look at
Saturate
the
and then add pink
green.
on top.
Yeah. What the?
That green is completely different. Wow.
Yeah.
You've
I don't
been
know.
lied to.
Like if I look at it just like this, with just like the second gens, like that's not that bad, dude. I don't think it's that bad. Then I scroll up to first gen and I see Koike and Pone in the middle. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. So it's that time. We gotta pick a favorite. No
We have to?
Oshimens. No Oshimens. And you can't pick Koike and Pone, okay?
Dang it!
No
Dang
hard
it!
mode.
My plan is ruined.
Who do you think looks the best?
Give me a little bit here.
This is gonna take some time. I have to like pick the best of the worst, you know.
I got mine. I'm gonna go with Nakashima Yuzuki. Still kind of bad though. Still kind of bad. I think the colors are a little bit better. I think the pose is nice. I just wish that her neck wasn't so dark. You know what I mean?
Where'd it go?
She's wearing a
I don't think I
turtleneck.
can
Leave her alone.
go.
She's got a turtleneck on, right?
Got a turtleneck on.
I can't go with any of the third gen because they all have dark hair and like their hair just looks like one piece. At least I think Rena's hair has a lot more texture than the others, so I'll go with her.
Isn't that your Oshimen though?
I know that's your Oshime. What are you talking about?
I don't have an Oshi in Sakura.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no.
Never. Risa left. It's been like how long has it been? I don't even know.
I can't believe this. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Boys guess, dude. He gets to make his own rules. All right, Josh. Who are you picking?
It's a hard one. I think I'm going with. I'll go with Karin.
Okay.
I'll go with Karin.
Yeah, her neck looks like a neck, dude. You know.
Yeah, she has a neck. Thankfully, because her hair is shorter, you get to see where it ends and where her shoulder starts. And when I click into it, I saw way too much processing on her face. So I'll just.
That's
stick
the
with
main
that.
reason why I didn't pick it.
Yeah.
It's shadow.
I didn't click on it.
It's like a little much.
Yeah.
It's
I
weird.
Think any of them, I'm just like,
It's weird because it's overly processed, but it's like a different overly processed from a Nogizaka profile picture. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
this is like someone who's learning, who watched like 5 tutorials on Photoshop and tried it for the first time.
Yeah, the Nogizaka profile pictures are just like someone who just does not give a fuck. You
Yeah.
know?
Someone who's like, I'm about to
They
retire.
just, I don't know. Why don't they just take a checky? Like if you go
They
to
should.
the greeting part where it says card and photos, just use that photo.
Actually better.
You know, I mean, it would have some personality to it, you know. I think it makes me sad because they're really nerfing Nogizaka with theirs, dude. You know, you got like a group known for being the most like, you know, like a very visual heavy group, and then you make Rentan look like this, dude. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But okay, last bit of updates for the 8th single. We got the Backs PV.
Oh,
Is that what they're called?
Backs. Yeah.
Damn.
Which is, like I said, it doesn't really make sense anymore, right? Because the whole it used to be Backs because all the members were in Senbatsu, but the front members, right? It would be like the Sakura 8, right? They were in every PV, whereas the Backs member were only in certain ones. And so, you know, they would have their backs live, which was the equivalent of their unders live or whatever. But then now it's like, okay, we actually have a Senbatsu and a separate B-side Senbatsu. Can you really call them backs anymore?
Yeah.
They're not really behind anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, I'll take it because, like I said, not like I said, but like I think the biggest pro to this is the same thing as with Nogizaka's unders, is that it gives some other members opportunities to shine. All right. There was somebody in our chat. I'm not going to name any names, but someone was very upset that Chukemon did not get into the Senbatsu. Would bring it up every time. But hey, now we have Chukemon as the center for the backs, and arguably getting probably more screen time than she would have if she was in the Senbatsu, right? So
Yeah.
I actually haven't watched this yet. This came out this morning.
It's a first for the channel, you guys. Look at this.
It came
Oh
out
my
this morning, and
God.
I actually had a pretty busy day. So I was like, by the time I got home, and then like, I was doing the doc and pulling everything together, and I could have watched it. It was already like 5:30, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do the podcast soon anyway. So I was like, I'll just watch it then. Did you watch it yet, boy?
Yeah.
Boy's a bigger fan than I am, dude. That's crazy. Boy loves Sakurazaka. What a buddies, am I right?
I watched a lot of music videos today.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Not
so you know what it means? Regardless of boy, we're gonna go and we're gonna watch this real fast, and then we'll be back with our impressions and our ratings. All right. So we just got back from watching the Bax PV, Abura or Sase. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of this track?
That was the best part of the song. Whoa. What was that?
That took Josh and I both by surprise. Both did the exact same thing. Like, whoa. Whoa.
Couldn't get one of the actual members in the lineup to say whoa.
Nah, dude, we got to have the male backup vocals, dude.
Oh, that's right. A staple.
There are some crazy like the deep horns, like in the pre-chorus, right? It's like a tuba or something. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I always really like that. I heard it and I thought it was gonna get a little crazy for the chorus, but then the chorus goes really idly all of a sudden, right? Not in a bad way, but I think that's the thing about this song. It took me for a lot of loops. You know what I mean? Like it never really went in a direction that I thought it was going to.
Yeah. Yeah, I expected it to go a little bit crazier. Just from like how much it teased us of like, oh, here it comes. And then it just like dips down. So it's like a lot of build and then dips, builds, dips, builds, dips. So I don't know. I feel like I need a couple more listens of the song personally.
Yeah, I like it. I think this one's one of the ones that will grow on me. Now that I like, it's like kind of like the initial impression where you don't really know where the song's going yet, so you're kind of like you're anticipating, rather than just listening.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What are your thoughts, boy?
I think the arrangement's pretty cool.
Mhm.
It kind of evolves, especially in the end where it sounds a lot more exciting than it was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think my issue with a lot of Sakurazaka's music is honestly just the vocal performance. They sound kind of lazy in this track. It's because they all like sing, right? Like in the chorus, everyone just sings. So it's just like, yeah. So
yeah,
I don't
know. No, I could see, especially with like the contrast you get from the synths during the chorus, right? Like the synth is going crazy, right? There's like so much instrumentally happening, right? Just a lot of
there is a lot. Yeah, I'm listening back and it's like almost overwhelming how much there is.
Yeah, they're the guys doing. He's got that knob on the keyboard that like pitch shifts, and he's just like, yeah, dude, I'm going in, and then they're just kind of like that, I can't remember how the melody.
I don't know. I feel like there needs more excitement in the vocal performance to match up to
Okay, I can see that.
where the instrumentation is.
Yeah, like
Most of the
instruments are
time,
going crazy.
they don't
And
really
there we
get
go. Like,
there.
all right, what are my lines? Okay, I'll read this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think about the PV though?
Whoever the
Bruce?
colorist is, they did a good job on this.
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
and the
First thing on the
blacks.
list.
Very
Really
dramatic,
cool.
right? Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's like contrasty enough where like everything's still visible, but it still adds like that visual interest.
Hmm.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
like outfits of the rude people sitting in the theater seats.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good job.
Their boots
I'm
all up
trying
on the
to enjoy theater, and you're just heckling, throwing
like throwing
throwing popcorn and
popcorn.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I like their outfits. It's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's
I
quite
don't
a
know
few
if I can
very
say the
cool
same
outfits
for
in this.
the I don't know if I like the other ones as much, but
The performance one?
yeah,
Mm.
I like
I
the black outfits more.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like the performance outfits, but the black outfits against like the red and everything, I think is just much more dramatic, right?
Yeah, that's it's much more of a like stark difference, which I think makes
Mm,
it stand out a little more versus the performance outfits. I don't know. Maybe it's that color of beige that I'm not meshing with. I don't know.
Mm.
It like doesn't pop as much as like even the black outfits did, right? Like this seems
yeah,
neutral.
I I do like that this PV I think has a little bit more like clear choreography in it
Yeah. Hmm.
than the compared to the A side. Like, I mean, obviously there is choreography in the A side, but a lot of it's very like in the PV very chaotic looking, right? They're all like circled up. They're not like in a formation or anything like that. So I do appreciate like some of the moments where you can see them performing a little bit more.
Mm.
I keep going back to this shot where it's like the red, like the really dramatic red and black high contrast shot, and they're dancing. But I think that's probably my favorite part of this PV. I just think like
Yeah.
that's what where it
Yeah,
looks
Very
really
sensitive
really
watch.
cool. The explosion part was well, I'm gonna be real. I thought it was kind of corny. Me out a
I
little
thought it was
bit.
nice. I think they could have made it better.
Mm, like
Like I think that was all editing that they messed up on that part.
mm, like I mean it's cool enough, right? Chukimon smashes the thing, it explodes, and then the choreography happens to also explode. It's a cool match cut, but I don't know. I think if they're gonna do that, the 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 song should have exploded a little bit more to like really like ooh. I mean, it is like probably the most exciting part of the song, but yeah, I
Yeah, they
still
should have
feel like
waited 4 more seconds, and then it would have been cool.
mm, yeah. Any other thoughts you guys wanted to add? Any
uh, it needs a few more listens for me to like.
yeah, I can see that. I
Yeah.
think when it got to the chorus the first time, I could see myself really liking this song,
Mhm.
but I don't know. It's one of those things where there's pros and cons of the song kind of not being predictable in a sense, right? Where like people think predictable is bad, but like not necessarily, right? If a song is predictable, it's like and it could be like very much more like comforting in a sense, like I can't find the words, but like Drone Senkaichu was never a surprise to me where that song was going, but
Mm.
it went
Mhm.
places that I like, right? This song,
Is that
not
on
to say it went to
part?
bad places, but it's like yeah, like I said, I was anticipating the entire time. I couldn't really just like get into it, right? Because it's like
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
I'd be like, okay, I see where we're going. Oh, that's not where we went. Okay, hold on,
uh,
you
I think
know.
I like a song that's more unpredictable in the sense of like rhythmic changes
Hmm.
mhm.
over key changes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I can see.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like in
yeah.
this song, the key changes in the chorus, right? And it's always
Mhm,
kind of like to me, even though it
mhm.
happens a lot in Japanese pop music, but it'll take me a few more listens, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I think this is a sound that I like, and yeah, now that I kind of know what to not what to expect just yet, but now that I'm like, okay, I think yeah, after a few listens, it'll definitely grow on me. Shall we give it some rating? Shall we give it some
Oh,
ratings?
Okay.
1 to 10 scores. We'll start with
five is
the PV first. The PV.
Easy.
All right.
hmm,
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 7.
5. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
So we have 5, 6, and 7. Kind of,
Yeah,
you know, all over the place, but like around the same, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
What,
Good group.
what are your thoughts on your scores?
I
Huh?
can start.
Oh, go ahead.
So I think it hit a lot of good points. Like the coloring was really good. The styling was really good. The set was appropriate. The red lights were really sick. But I feel like it did those things. Like the production was really well executed. But then I feel like I don't know, maybe it was the editing that I didn't really mesh with, or maybe the song impacted it too much. But something about it didn't like click for me 100%. Like there's elements I liked, but none of it like really combined together to make like a piece that I really enjoy. The best I can describe it.
What about you, boy?
Yeah. Um, I like the framing of the shots for a lot of these,
Mhm.
but I think the movements I didn't like as much. Uh, it would like pan
Yeah, there was
through
that one
and
where like it was
she's
following
not
her,
even in the
and like
shot anymore. Where are you
I
going?
saw
Hmm.
the chairs. It goes up into the stairway. It's like, where are you
Yeah, it's
going?
like what's going on? Yeah, it's
uh,
mostly the camera movements that took me out of the
uh, I see the editor should have
the,
took
sh-
that
the shot.
out.
I'm like, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa,
it's like
where's
a
it
whole
going?
thing. Yeah.
Um, the outfits are cool, but I don't know if I like the performance outfits as much. I like the other like the
Mm,
black outfits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mhm.
Obviously the red parts where it's like super high contrast when they're dancing is cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like the stuff falling down, that's cool at the end. The
Yeah,
petals, I
yeah.
guess.
Uh-huh.
um, like the way it closes out the video at the last chorus is nice. I like that part.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just little parts that
Mhm.
was kind of like eh.
I feel like for me, I almost feel like I'm watching like two different PVs. Like you know, you have like these very punchy, dramatic shots, especially with the black outfits, right? And then anytime we go into the performance outfits, like maybe not musically, but just visually, it's almost Sakurazuki all of a sudden, you
Mm.
know?
Mm,
And so I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I almost lend like I said, like you know, the shot I keep going back to where it's like just super dramatic and red and you know the high contrast, like the black against the red. Like I keep going back to that. I don't think the entire music video should be that, but I feel like that should be it should have been the vibe, in my opinion. I think that would have been a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more cool, you
Yeah.
know?
Maybe
Um
make it more dramatic throughout with
mhm.
like different lights.
Yeah, yeah. Go down that route, I think.
Yeah.
But I still give it a 7 because I think like on its own, every shot looks kind of cool, like I said. But like kind of boy said, like there are definitely some things I would change, like some of the shots that they kept in was kind of weird, right? Like
Mhm, mhm.
you know, we mentioned when it pans past Chukemon dancing by the steps, and it's like
That one took me
and
completely out of it.
it's just kind of shot of the stairs, dude. Like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
thank you, you know.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, and then I don't know the whole like her walking with the mallet up to break the thing. I feel like didn't really serve anything for me. It's just kind of
I could
there,
hear
you know.
Hanna-Barbera sounds in my head. Boink.
Whoop. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool looking, but I'm like I don't understand the purpose. You know what I mean? Besides, I guess it's cool looking. But I don't know, man. The song's called Abura Sase, dude. Maybe I was expecting someone to like pour some oil on some shit, dude. You know, light a fucking fire.
It's about
You
the
know?
Be more
lyrics, you know?
literal. I don't know.
Mhm. Okay. What about the songs? Let's give this the songs the song. Let's give the
Oh, that's
song a
right.
rating. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 7.
6.
5.
Oh,
Oh,
we're all dude. Me and boy switched over
boy
here.
and Josh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
I mean, it sounded good. I mean, I feel like all their songs, the instrumentation's always is good. But
Mhm.
like on initial listen, it didn't like grab me or anything.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like, you know, the baseline is a 5. But then, you know, maybe if I listen to it more, it'll be better.
Yeah.
But for now,
For now, it is what it is.
for now, for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it definitely needs some re-listen. So I can hear more whoa.
There was a
And
lot more of that than moment.
yeah,
That's like a step.
there was a lot of that.
They really they took that and just went mids, woof, you know.
Yeah, maybe what Jimmy said with predictability is a good point. Maybe now that I know that the song's gonna like change up a little bit, be a little more listenable. And people know me. People know I like my hills and valleys of like changing up the music. But I feel like in this case there was no like if it was the hero's journey, there's no ending to it.
Mm,
Like I needed something to like either wrap it all together or like just be so out there that it's crazy. And I
yeah.
feel like it played it safe with the boundaries. But definitely need to re-listen to this one.
Yeah. I gave it a 7 because like to me, I was like, it's not bad. I think it's fairly par for the course. So I was like, okay, 5. But then I bumped it up because I was like, oh, but it does a lot that I like. I just think it is just lacking a way to piece it all together to make one good
Mm.
cohesive track. You know what I mean? It's
The
just like
woes were the things that were always
like
constant.
if the verse had an entirely separate song to go with it, or the pre-chorus had an entirely separate song to go with it, or the chorus had an entirely separate song that went with it, I feel like I would like all 3 of those songs. You know what I
Mm.
mean? But like all together, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like you gave me you gave me that tuba, and I got so excited to see where this was gonna go. And it's not like it went someplace bad. I just don't think that's where I wanted to go. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's a good
It's
way to
like
say it. Yeah.
it's like you tell me we're going to Disneyland, right? And I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude. Then you take me to the beach. I'm like, okay, well hold on. I like the beach, but I was expecting Disneyland. You know what I mean?
uh, uh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it.
Um. All right. So that has been our thoughts on Abura or Sase. Let us know what your thoughts of it. You know, we'd love to hear what you guys think about the new track. I think we still got one more PV to look out for them, probably next week as well. I'm guessing it's going to be a third gen track, right? I know third gen's already in the Senbatsu now, but I feel like we're still probably going to get a third gen track. If not, maybe a unit. Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out next week. But all right, let's get into some Nogizaka news. We kind of covered this a little bit last week. You know, they had that very not vague, but you know, like that little teaser video featuring fifth gen. What can we be? What could it be? And we're like, it's gonna be sixth gen. And hey, guess what? Sixth gen
Okay.
auditions, guys. We got sixth gen auditions. Can you believe it? I can't believe it's already been 2 years since fifth gen came
Yeah,
out, dude. Ugh, time is
Wow.
flying.
doesn't slow down.
hmm but yeah, so we're having 2 separate auditions. There's going to be a spring audition as well as a summer one. right?
Interesting.
Yeah. So applications for the spring uh audition will be what is it? Will be beginning Friday, February 2nd. So they already started and will be going up through March 5th. And then they'll announce the summer ones later. But yeah, so I think there's still gonna be one cohesive generation that will debut all at once. It's probably just, just excuse me,
I
just to
think
make it
if they
a bit
have
easier schedule wise.
a second audition, then this generation probably won't debut until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was
There's
similar
still a
for
lot of time. It's not like,
Nogi.
oh,
Mm.
5th gen just joined and they already have 6th gen. Say no AKB.
Yeah. Oh god, 17th gen. What a travesty. Dude.
17 to 18. Imagine if it was Nogizaka 5th gen, they debut and then a year later 6th gen joined. How would you
Mhm.
feel about that?
Yeah. Dude, that's
What
why
happened with AKB?
I was a 5th gen anti at first, back in the day, bro. I was like, oh,
Mm,
4.5 gen hasn't had their chance yet. I hate 5th gen. Now I'm like, I fucking love 5th gen.
kidding. Best generation
But
of
I
any
mean,
idol group ever.
but to be fair, right? To be fair, 4th gen was around longer. It's just that the whole 0.5 gen thing is stupid, but it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, I think even if 6th gen came out now, I'd be pretty okay with it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
think
5th gen are well
Nogizaka.
established enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. Nogizaka has done a lot to establish 5th gen, where I feel like they wouldn't be like completely snubbed and forgotten about if 6th gen were to come out now. I mean, but yeah,
Oh.
realistically speaking, I think we won't be getting 6th gen until next year, which
Yeah.
gives a lot of time for some members to graduate.
I will say Q2 next year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Really? I was gonna think, well, yeah, maybe because of the summer auditions, all right. I was gonna say probably early, right? If because yeah, it is the 2nd-year anniversary for 5th gen now, right? They started revealing them the beginning of February last year or 2 years ago. So I was like, okay, probably I was expecting maybe around then as well. But yeah, maybe with these summer auditions, we just gotta give them a little bit more time to cook,
Mhm.
Let me get settled in
Yeah.
school.
Mhm. But yeah, this application is open to any girl, unfortunately, from the ages of 12 to 20, unfortunately. Um
So close,
uh
Be
Benjamin.
22 to 30. Come on, man.
that's what I'm saying, boy.
It's all the old people. Hey, come on.
I want a 25-year-old to debut in Nogizaka, dude. That's what
Let's do it. Come on.
I'm saying.
Cowards.
Mm-hmm. Dude, y'all remember Otona 48, dude? I want a mother to debut in Nogizaka 46.
no.
Where's my Oshiete mommy, dude? Um, but yeah. So it's open. So it is open up to international applicants. So if you guys are watching this and you're a girl from the age of 12 to 20, and you're like, oh, if only I could join Nogizaka, maybe this is your chance. Though some caveat, you can apply online, right? But the Japanese portion or the portion in Japan must be done in Japan. So you have to be
Yeah.
in Japan for that. And I do not think they'll fly you out.
Yeah. If you
So
watched our latest interview, you get to see a little bit into that,
mhm.
the whole
uh
process of like what it takes because you have to
Yeah.
be in Japan. People, it's interesting. Just watch it.
yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They gotta see you like perform in person,
You
Uh,
can't do remote audition, dude.
right?
all right, but I need my visa, so
Mhm.
first I need to apply.
I
Be part of the group.
I need
Can he
I
be
mean,
hired?
relocation assistance.
I mean, hey, if you're in the States, you can go up to Japan to up to 3 months without a visa. So, you can just go out
Yeah.
there without your visa. And then
That
if
would
you
be
get the
cool. I
job,
would
then
like
you
to
get
see
your.
someone do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
right.
I'm
They
saying, dude.
audition online, they move or not move, but like they go to Japan to continue the audition, then they
Mhm.
pass, and then Nogizaka gives them a working visa as an
There
idol.
we
Let's
Yeah,
go.
go.
that's something they're doing a lot more in K-pop groups, right?
Oh
And I
yeah,
think it's working, right? Like New Jeans I really like. They have a couple of Australian members.
Oh,
La Seraphim has obviously the two Japanese members, but they also have Yunjin, who's what is it from what is it? New York. I got distracted by chat. Shut the fuck up, chat. Yunjin is from New York, right? And so it makes the group a lot more accessible, right? We
yeah.
had
And then
hopes that
like
they would do this with like Kitagawa and Samia Ray. They haven't really done it yet, so maybe if we get some more English members, a
I think
full like
the
English
only
line. Yeah.
oh.
big difference is that like K-pop groups actually scout overseas, right?
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah. So
like more willing
they're
to
actively looking
Mm,
sign,
for international people.
yeah,
Yeah.
people
okay.
from international.
Yeah. So
Even with like what Gen whatever K-pop groups like Girls' Generation or whatever,
mhm.
they had like American girls. I mean, they're Asian
Yeah.
American, but they're
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
American, right?
Yeah,
Korean
dude.
American, whatever.
I gotta start hanging around Diamond Bar more. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Yeah. So,
But
um, they
but
make it
yes.
easy for
Mhm.
you though, Nogizaka. If you go to the website, it's like here, take these pictures, and
Mhm.
there's like little videos of Nagi doing the pictures, so you can't mess it up, dude.
Yeah,
They
dude.
literally show you how to take the pictures.
Yeah, dude. You just go get a nice white wall, dude. Oop, look at that, dude. Ready. You got a headshot. You got a full body, dude. You get like a peel picture. Do a little pose that you think really shows off, your personality, and then you just send it, dude. Right. And yeah, on the website you can see the um kind of the timeline, so you can plan around it, right? So the first screening is going to happen at some point where once you start sending stuff, they're probably already doing the first screening, right? Like just checking through the online applications. um Around March 23rd to 27th is when they do the second screening, but that will be online, right? Start eliminating some of the applicants, and then by April 13th, you gotta be ready to be in Japan for the 13th for the
There
third
we go. That's
screening.
when you book the flight. Book the
Yeah,
flight
that's
like
when
a few days
yeah,
before.
yeah.
You gotta
So
be fresh,
they'll
freshened up.
from April 13th to April 28th, right? They'll be in Sapporo, Sendai, Tokyo, Nagoya, Osaka, and Fukuoka. Chances are, if you're international, you'll be in Tokyo, right? But this is for the people, I guess, across Japan that are applying. And then
Mhm.
Saturday, May 18th is the fourth screening in Tokyo. And finally, the screening for trainees, right? I think that by this point, you're pretty much, for the most part, accepted into the group, but they still might need to like weed out a couple
Yeah.
people who may not
Yeah.
be a good fit for whatever reason.
That's like the period where you don't hear from them
Mhm.
until they debut, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
doing
It's like
stuff.
for some reason their social media gets deleted.
Mhm.
Like their friends don't talk to them
Yeah.
anymore. Families know where they
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
And so
guys
that will be
start working out. You guys start
mhm.
like practicing in a dance
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
and shit like that.
Yeah, they're filming the documentary already, dude. But yeah, that'll be
Like
May
current
19th. So
members.
by May 19th, be ready to be in Japan. Right?
Uh-huh.
That's your
There
new
you go.
life now. But yeah, very very interesting, and because of these auditions, they've been on a little nostalgic kick, dude. We've been getting these little look backs into the fifth gen recruitment time, dude. Like, oh, look at this video from way back in the day during their final audition, dude. The final screening. You know, they specifically, I didn't choose it. They specifically chose Ioki's video to put in their little article. So I guess we just gotta watch that one. All right, that's the one that they linked. It's not on me. It's not on me. It's the one that Nogizaka put. All right, but yeah, dude, you can see the growth, right? Her from the little final screening where she appeals, and then you see her through their different fifth gen PVs throughout the years, dude.
Was Aoki one of the ones that wasn't initially revealed?
No, she was revealed. She was revealed. It was Okamoto
Oh, okay.
Hina and Duck Lord that weren't initially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see this and be like, oh, I can be Ioki Mao, dude. You know, I could just be this little goober crushing fishes and then become this elegant young lady too. Just gotta join Nogizaka 6th Gen.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, chat saying
Easy.
and what is it? Kawasaki Sakura was also one of the ones that showed up later.
That's whatever.
Well, whatever. Yeah, dude, you could be my next child. You could be the third child in the Bukai Jimu family, dude. You just gotta join Nogizaka 6th Gen, dude.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy work.
Last couple bit of Nogizaka 46 news. You know, everyone's excited for 6th Gen, but doesn't mean that 5th Gen is forgotten yet. Because we got a new 5th Gen production.
In due
This time it's
time.
gonna be. Oh no, no.
These crumbling
Yes, it is.
knees.
Jimmy instead is gonna have a new daughter. And he's gonna
Past
forget her
ripe
old
date.
daughters.
No, dude. I've never forgotten a daughter. All right. Anybody saying that I've forgotten about a daughter is that's fake news, dude. But yeah, we got one more 5th Gen. Not one more, but we got another 5th Gen project that was just announced. This time it's the musical for Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, which will be performed in April, right? So remember they did this with 3rd Gen a while back, right? Or no,
Right.
it was just Nogizaka in general.
No, it was
a while
just
back.
Nogizaka, yeah.
Yeah.
A while back.
So you know,
It was when
the
3rd Gen like, was
meme,
just
the meme of Yamashita Mizuki being Usagi, dude. What a performance! Am I right, Jat? Am I right, guys?
Clearly, no one remembers because Mizuki's like in all the
everyone tries
TV
to
shows.
forget, that's why.
Yeah.
It like it was not detrimental to her career.
Not at all, dude. But yeah, so 5th Gen will be doing this. They're just announcing it. Details will be out later. So there's no the cast right now is literally just listing the 5th Gen members. We don't know who's gonna be playing who yet. But the overall consensus though from our Discord is that the only person that can play Tuxedo Mask is now.
Oh, true.
All right. I'm not gonna ask you guys to cast everybody unless you want to, just because I feel like it might take forever. But at the very least, who do you see playing Usagi?
Sailor
And
Moon
we all know
herself.
that musical ability has no factor here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's weird because in the original Nogizaka Sailor Moon, it was double cast, right? So
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
one was Mizuki, no like stage experience, background
Yeah,
whatsoever.
first year.
The other
second
one is Inoue Sayuri, who did.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
kind
She
of
was
I
fucked
say
up.
Usagi should just
TBH.
be the two best singers in the generation.
Because they're the ones with the most lines, right?
Yeah, because like
Mm.
it's probably going to be double cast again, right? Because
Yeah,
there's
there's
too many
there's
members
enough members
for
to
how
double
many
cast. Yeah,
of Sailor Moon's crew there are,
I mean,
right?
at the very least, though, at least 5th Gen is for the most part pretty competent vocally. Right. So I think that gives them a little bit more flexibility. That being
Mm.
said, though, it'd be kind of funny to get like, I don't know, fucking Sakura as Usagi, dude. Fucking Saku trying to sing, dude.
I was gonna say Satsuki just because her name has the kanji in it.
Yeah, that's what some people were saying, dude. They're like, oh, this is a repeat of Mizuki, dude. You know, like, oh, they both got moon kanji, dude. But I can
It's
see
meant to
Is
be.
Satsuki.
that why?
Yeah,
I
Satsuki.
remember when
I
we
think
joked about her.
she kind of has the look, in my opinion. And then she also, she's not like the worst singer. She's pretty decent. I think she's in the upper half of
Oh.
Gen for sure.
Okay.
she's a little as long as it's like in a comfortable range for her, I think she sounds decent. I did my casting purely based on hair, so I was like, oh, Arnold, she's Mercury, dude.
Oh man, these wigs don't exist.
What the fuck is a wig, dude? How are they gonna add hair and make somebody else's hair shorter, boy?
Like, all right, Satsuki, you're gonna be a blonde now, dude.
I mean, she's already got the highlights, dude. You know, she's got brown hair, dude. They just gotta bleach her a little harder, dude.
Like Arno's gonna have to dye her hair blue, dude.
I said a wig is adding hair. How do you subtract hair with a wig? It doesn't make any sense. Any casting you guys want to see though?
This doesn't really matter, but whoever's tall should just be Jupiter.
So Ioki
Ioki,
or
Like,
now
obviously they didn't care for the previous. I mean,
Mhm.
Ume was Jupiter in one of the castings, but like the other Jupiter was Nojo.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason sometimes for some of the casting. It's like, oh yeah, we'll pick them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
obviously
think,
like perform for the director or whatever, and the director.
yeah, exactly. I think they have them read the scripts and then he kind of just, you know, like,
You over there, you over there, you over there.
well, it's just like who is the
It's
closest?
basically what we're doing.
Yeah.
They
But,
have
like,
access to the
the
actual
person-
cast,
Mhm.
so we're just like, yeah, I think she can just wear a wig.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
sure.
it's probably they all read the same lines, like the same bit of dialogue or whatever, and then whoever's director just kind of sits there and be like, she gives me Mars vibes. All right, we could
Yeah.
put her as Mars, dude. You know, because I don't know, Ioki might be the tallest, but she does not give me Jupiter vibes, dude. You know, like Jupiter, like you gotta get someone like spunky. You know, Ioki's too chill. Maybe now, but now's gotta be Tuxedo Mask, dude. You know?
Gotta be some
But
dude.
yeah, no, get them away from my Nogizaka 5th gen.
Right? Like the Nogi members only played like Sailor Moon and her friends, right?
Yeah.
The additional cast is like not Nogizaka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which
So
one of us will play the cat?
Huh?
The cat's
The
a
cat,
puppet.
the black cat. Yeah, there's someone controlling the cat. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
It's gonna be an animatronic, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like
Ooh,
Ito
they
Haji
leveled up.
controlling the
No,
cat.
it's gonna be an animatronic, and the voice is gonna be Ume. But all right, we'll find out more as time goes by. You know, this is just kind of an initial announcement of this. You know, they put out a teaser, and it's the most fucking useless teaser. It's literally like, oh, maybe there's a hint. No, it's just clips of 5th gen throughout different things like Shinzan Mono and Birthday Live and Star Tangel Live and shit. You know, it's just a 5th gen trailer, and then at the end, oh, Sailor Moon.
Way.
Like, oh, okay. So yeah, we'll find out more. We'll find out more, and we'll be sure to report back to you guys once we get some more info. But anyways, this is going to be our last bit of Nogizaka news and one of our favorite news to share anytime this happens. We got a new Instagram account. Let's go.
Ooh, happy birthday to who?
Ren 10, dude. Celebrated her birthday like earlier this week, right? On the 2nd.
Damn, she's only 20.
What do you mean she's only 20? She's
Everybody's like, dang, she's already
20,
20. Boys over here, like, barely.
What?
Bro,
Yeah,
to
dude.
me, she's been
Isn't that how it
14.
feels?
She's been 14 for
Yeah.
the past 6 years for me, dude. That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the members who like have been around for a long time, and then you find out that they're barely that
How
old.
long have I known this person?
It's not as bad, but it's the same thing as like Jurina. who's like been established in this group for fucking ages, and you look like for 100 billion years, and you look up and she's like, oh, she's only like 21 or something. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Um,
Because they
but yeah.
joined so young.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Rentan now has her Instagram, dude. You can check out,
Mhm.
I'm not logged in on
Good theme going
Firefox.
on.
Too bad.
Answering questions here lately. If you go to
Mhm.
the story,
Oh.
right? She got cats.
I can't because I'm not logged in, and I'm not going to log in on Firefox.
Oh no.
I like the green and red
Alright,
theme.
hold on,
She
let me
is
log
a
in, dude.
I still agree.
ISFP, whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, dude, that's
Mhm.
such a oh my god, it makes me so mad. It's like
Um,
a really big thing in Korea right now. So I've been watching a lot of like Korean
Yeah.
like dating shows and shit, and it's like they get I get it. I don't know. It's like to them, like how here we ask for like your zodiac sign and shit, right? But you know how every girl fucking not every girl I shouldn't say that,
listed.
but like the people who take that shit way too seriously, that's like
Oh, yeah.
all of them, at least as far as people on
Oh,
the dating
no.
shows. I'm like,
Mm.
please.
What else there? Oh, she uses 850 DPI when she's playing
Good to know.
Valorant, guys.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm just going through this.
Yeah.
Oh, she posted her gaming setup.
Oh,
Oh, that's
she's
what I'm
way
trying to
better
see.
on a PC than she is on console. I watched the
Oh,
show.
that's right. That's the computer that she built
She bought.
on Aishichi
Oh,
channel.
Oh, look at her
Damn,
sniping heads
dude,
on
she's got
Valorant,
the
guys.
two monitors set up, dude.
okay. She's a PC player. Okay, that explains why she didn't do good at one show I watched.
Oh yeah, dude. One or the other, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
When
not the
when are we gonna
Eagle
get
user.
the Rentan Twitch stream, dude? That's what I want to know.
True.
Duos with Yak.
That's saying
5 hours
she
long.
got the e-girl light set up, dude. I mean, she did try to get the RGB when she was putting her PC together,
yeah?
dude.
Yeah.
She's got
she
the
needs, like,
white
those
extension
birds.
cables, dude.
It says
She needs those things
chill
on
and
the
there's
wall.
clouds. Oh man.
Honestly,
Yamasaki grinding Valorant ranked.
let me get the
That's what
Rentan.
she put.
Let me get the Rentan setup. That's what I want, dude.
Okay, dude.
But yeah, she does have the blurst fucking URL though, username.
Renka.I_official.
Rentan, just choose one.
Oh, she has the mic
Choose
set up
one.
and everything. So maybe the streaming,
Nah,
Maybe she has like a
that's when
secret,
she plays with
Yeah, when she's
the other gamers.
when she's solo queue, dude. She's gotta yell into all chat, dude.
I mean, she got a mic arm and everything.
Call outs. Very important
Mm-hmm,
if you're grinding ranked.
It's all about the communication, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, make sure you go give Ren10 a follow. But that's gonna be it for the Nogizaka46 news. You know what that means? We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with the highlighted comments of the week and the TV show highlight. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time for the highlighted comment of the week. Go back and we pick out a comment, something to have a little conversation about. This week's comment comes from Zed's Not Dead 1899. Thank you for the comment.
Oh, thank you.
Why do you think there's such a huge disparity in what Sakurazaka46 gets in terms of projects as a group compared to Nogizaka/Hinatazaka? Feel like they are a second thought for Sony/Seed and Flower money-wise. By projects, I mean group photo books, documentaries, location shoots on Sokosaku, and TV web programs specifically for them.
That's interesting.
I'm going to just say I don't feel like there is a huge disparity. That's
what I was gonna, as a like completely casual fan, I guess, looking from the outside, I don't see that at all. Maybe it's because I don't keep up with either Sakurazaka or Hinatazaka.
Yeah, I feel like Sakura. There's a disparity between Sakurazaka and Hinatazaka, and I think that maybe comes from, I don't know, limited resources or something. Seed and Flower. So Seed and Flower only manages those two, right?
Mhm.
Nogizaka is managed by Nogizaka LLC, and
Mhm.
so Sony. So Sony's the umbrella company, but Sony does not directly influence like what jobs they get. It's going to be
Yeah.
up to Nogizaka LLC or Seed and Flower LLC, right?
Mhm.
I think Seed and Flower, it just feels that way. I could be wrong. I think they have slumps and rises for just both groups.
Both of them,
Like
Mhm.
yeah. So at one point, Sakurazaka was the flop group, and Hinatazaka was getting a lot of promotion and a lot of jobs and things like that. And now it just seems to be in the opposite. But I think Nogizaka is always fairly consistent. I mean, we literally just
Yeah.
talked about fifth gen getting a photo book. Each group always gets their fair share of documentaries.
Mhm.
And
Mhm. They all get their concerts. They all get their yearly concert.
mhm.
They get their tour. They
Yeah,
get their
Yeah,
Nogi's
special
I don't know.
concerts. They get
Seems
their
to me
unders.
that they're just doing what they always been doing. I don't know. Has there
mhm.
been like a dip in quality or anything like that? That's like very noticeable.
I
I
think
it's just
maybe
hard.
for go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go, Jimmy.
I think mainly, yeah, like I said, the disparity I feel is like within Nogizaka. I don't know, is with Hinatazaka and Sakurazaka, but it's mainly like Sakurazaka has done a lot more, and I feel like Hinatazaka has felt like an afterthought.
Especially
It's
last year.
yeah,
Is that
but like I
from
s-
like the previous year
but
only?
then but then I think previous year was the opposite. I think
Yeah.
Hinatazaka got a lot more
Mm.
activity and a lot more promotion, and then Sakurazaka was just kind of hanging on by a thread, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
Is that like reflective of like their sales or like
no.
their
No, because Hinatazaka's always been. I think. What's the order been? Nogizaka, of course, is on top with sales.
it's like if
Then who?
say like they both release two singles a year and like the weekly sale is like around the same, then there's not much disparity there, right?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah,
that how it's been?
I think so. I think that's fairly safe to say. It's like they've been. I don't think one group really sells much more than the other, as far
Mhm.
as the two seed and flower groups. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't even think that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do think Hinatazaka's management team, whoever it is in seed and flower, could have done more, just because when you have other groups growing, saying still feels like you're moving backwards. And I think that's really what it is.
Yeah.
Um, like
Okay.
Sakurazaka had a big year. I think that's really what it comes down to. Um, for who knows what reason. I think they released 3 singles last year. They got a bunch of international promotions, right? Doing the
Mhm.
Japan
Mhm.
Expo is Malaysia in
Mm,
Paris and Malaysia. Doing different award shows internationally. Getting invited there.
Yeah.
Um,
It was a big year.
the English subs on their YouTube channel, different things like that, and I feel like, obviously some of that stuff you can't really control, but like other things you definitely could have, right? Like English
And they've
subs, I think is a big one.
been and they've been on a lot of
do
different shows and everything. Like
do both
small segments or morning
groups like
news.
aim for the same thing though,
Uh,
generally? Like obviously Nogi is like, yeah, we'll do whatever. Like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not like
Mm.
pushing for like an overseas presence
I
Yeah.
don't
as
think
much, right?
Sakurazaka was any more than the other until the Paris Expo,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think they just started really building that momentum after that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
like
I wouldn't say that they were
say like
more
if
so than.
Hinata doesn't care
Mhm.
about like over their overseas presence, then obviously they're not gonna go to like a Japan Expo type of event,
Yeah.
right? Like they'd rather keep domestic.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but I think it's like other things too, like losing Hinakuri, right?
Mm.
uh,
Yeah, so they stopped they extended the the tour, right? But then took out Hinokuri, which was kind of a weird move because apparently they were already having issues selling out tickets, you know.
Mm.
And then yeah, I think like the whole Kohaku thing, but that's outside of the management's control. I know people like to um poo-poo on management over everything, but I don't think they have much of a say in like which of the groups get to go to Kohaku and which don't.
Yeah.
Or who knows? Maybe it's all behind the scenes. They're like,
Yeah. They
all
didn't
right,
pay enough money or whatever. Yeah.
we'll take Sakurazaka this year, But I think Kohaku's going to invite whomever they invite, But
Okay.
mhm. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Nogi is doing fine. I don't think Sakurazaka um is gapping Nogizaka by any means. I think Nogizaka is still on top. I think they get the most, and it makes sense because they I think they sell the most, and they have Nogizaka LLC, an entire agency just focused on them. That's as well as a few graduates. That's very established, right? Seed and Flower is a relatively young company, but they manage both Sakurazaka, Hinatazaka, Creepy Nuts, and I think a couple other acts. I can't remember.
That's what
That's where
really?
the money's
That's the
going.
most interesting thing to me. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Really? Why can't they get him on anime then? Get
True,
Sakurazaka
right?
or Hinatazaka on anime.
True.
Dude, if they get Sakurazaka on anime and they start doing all this English stuff, dude, it's gonna be a
I
rise.
feel like that's a big outlay if
Oh no, not
especially
sorry, not Creepy Nuts. Thinking Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very
Yeah.
different.
But still,
Very different. Yeah, I was like, get that
Like, say
Mashal
they-
opening, dude.
I know, right?
say they like do an anime tie-in, and
Mm.
for whoever group is trying to, have overseas
Yeah. If they do
Mm.
3 bangers, they'll become a recognized artist name for
anime.
sure.
Yeah. I think I think for the whole like the last piece of the Millennium Puzzle for what is it for Sakurazaka? If they really want to get that international appeal, is they gotta do an anime opening.
Yeah.
Do an anime opening so then you can go and go to an like anime expo or some shit,
Uh-huh.
perform at the anime conventions internationally. I think that's like the best, not the best, but I think that's
Yeah.
like the most.
I think a lot of
Easy way in.
smaller, less popular idol groups do that way more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably because the less members are they cheaper to book, but still, those smaller groups are the ones that are going overseas
Mhm.
to these anime conventions.
Yeah. Like I honestly think that if Bish stuck together, they could have eventually gone that route.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because Aina the
I
End
think
is
they were
doing
on
some, like,
that
anime.
way,
Yeah, exactly.
and then their members are like, "Nah,
Yeah.
I want to do. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing."
I'm gonna do my own thing, yeah.
And Bitch was like, "All right, peace."
Word. So yeah, there's a lot at play, but I don't think that's like any concerted effort to keep Sakurazaka at the top. Which, like I said, I don't even think they really are at the top. To go back to the question, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, and it's different from our perspective versus a Japanese perspective, right? Because they're there, they see a lot of the promotional stuff. Maybe they see the collaboration 7-Eleven. They walk down, they hear
Right.
the music as it plays in different stores. So it's like a little bit
mhm.
different.
Yeah, dude, we just gotta do you know, maybe you see like Sakurazaka46 more in your feed, but then you go to Japan and then you see Nogizaka just plastered all over the train station.
Oh, it's train station. You get off on a station, you hear
You never know.
Nogizaka music playing.
Mm-hmm.
Just people on the internet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I've said this before. It's like our view on our fandoms as like people in international fandom is so skewed compared to like the reality of how most people see it in Japan, right? Like I remember one of our friends at the AKB club would be like, "Oh, how do what do you mean Japanese people don't know who Miyawaki Sakura is? She's one of the most popular members of 48 group. I'm like, no, only fucking nerds like us who care about 48 group know who Sakura is, right? Most people will be like, oh, that's the girl in the 48 group. You know, like people know the name of the group. They might know like Kami 7 members and shit, you know, but like outside of that, you know, they're like most people, it's like Boy and New Jeans, dude. You know what I mean? That's just how most people are with music, dude. People who aren't fucking dorks that spend their time, you know, every Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific Central Time discussing idols.
You know, instead of
Yeah, man.
socializing
My
outside with
favorite
group people.
member, Honey. Right?
Henny. Henny.
Oh,
I like Honey.
that's the one.
Yeah. Same thing with K-pop, you know.
Yeah, no one knows names.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, K-pop fans in America, everybody knows all the members' names, dude. You know what I mean? K-pop, like most Koreans, unless like except for like the diehards of those groups, they'll know the groups, but they don't fucking know the names, dude. I have a Korean friend who told me, like, yeah, dude, when I came to like when I started asking my other friends, like, oh shit, you guys like K-pop? Who do you like? And they'll like name members and shit. He's like, whoa, I don't know all that, dude. I just like the music, bro. Guy's talking about his bias and shit, dude. I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's a very
bias.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for the question, though. Hope we were able to, you know, provide some insight. But okay, it is time for the TV show highlights. Of course, this is the part where we go back and we kind of recap any of the shows we watched last week, as well as anything else we may have watched. Do you guys watch anything?
I only watched Nogichu.
Oh,
I did watch Soko Bagatra Sakurazaka when Jimmy was streaming.
Okay.
Guys, the stream is working.
It's working.
I thought I was paying attention, but you know.
No.
I did watch something apart from the shows. I finally got time to watch the Ariyoshi special, which is like they have a whole bunch of like different talents competing in Fortnite. And then there was the Nogizaka team. Who was it? It was Christy,
Of course.
Renton.
Of course.
I forgot who the third
Dynamic
was.
duo. Oh, they got a third.
Yeah, there's three of them. So they'd be like they'd be fighting. It's like all of it. It's like all the people who are on the stage plus in the background, like all playing in one map, and then they like we're doing teams, seeing who won. So that's why when I saw Renton, I was like, she doesn't seem like that good. But then I realized, oh, she's a PC player. That's why. And they're all playing like controllers.
Yeah, dude.
So like she wouldn't follow correctly. I was like, but that explains everything.
It's
I don't
hard
play FPS games.
transitioning.
Yeah.
I don't really play FPS games, but I'm 1000% not playing with a controller, dude. If I'm gonna play, I need keyboard and mouse
and key. Yeah, you're used to like the precision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like a stick will, I mean, it has auto aim, but still.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, though, yeah.
Yeah. I watched that. They got pretty high up, so I recommend watching if you want to check it out. It's funny throughout too, because there's a whole bunch of comedians and everything.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, I just watch the YouTube stuff outside of the regular shows. You know, watching Pon in the little panda outfit, dude. The New Year's recap from Nogizaka, from Sakurazaka. Hinatazaka, we had what the Tomato game, dude, and then I don't know, a Sumire video in Kyoto it was nice, but kind of whatever. Not a lot to really talk about. But yeah, very, very cute videos.
Oh, I watched Kakazuki Check.
Oh,
from last month.
Yeah, dude, the end of the year Kakazuki checks, dude.
I haven't watched it yet. How was it?
Ume was on it. Nagi, Yoda, and who else was the last one? Kaki, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, It's a long special because it's
Yeah, it's like
the
usually like
beginning of
2
the
hours,
year.
right?
Yeah. And I don't want to spoil if you haven't watched it, but
Better than you thought or worse than you thought?
better.
Okay.
No. No, worse. Worse.
Oh,
Definitely
no.
worse.
no.
You know, like in the long specials, they'll do like the 3 choices,
Oh, yeah.
like for the
Mhm.
food or whatever,
Mhm.
Yeah.
where the third choice is like the worst choice. Like there's
Mm.
no way this could even. It's like
Yeah, yeah. It's like
oh,
ranking beef, and
two
then they give you a piece of pork or
beef.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Uh-huh.
that, and that always gets the teams.
Mm.
I think this time it was like high quality fried rice, and like fried rice from the restaurant down the street, and then fried
Uh-huh.
rice made by Hamada, the host.
No.
Some people
I
were
don't know, maybe
picking
he
the
makes some
Hamada fried
slapping
rice.
fried rice, you know?
Maybe he
Yeah,
just
and
makes
Hamada's
good
like,
fried
"Damn,
rice, dude, you know?
Uh-huh.
I should
He
start
he
a restaurant."
he
Shit.
put that MSG in there, dude, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and suddenly he was like fooling some teams. I'm like, damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know. I get it. Maybe visually, not having the visuals adds to the difficulty, but I'm like, how do you mix up
Yeah.
beef and pork?
Mm.
Right. Or like if it's seafood or whatever,
Mhm.
like oh, this one's like not crab or it's like squid or whatever, and you're comparing like fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like it's the fake
Mm.
the
Oh, the
fake crab,
imitation crab. Yeah.
the imitation
Oh.
crab.
I mean, if you don't eat a lot of it,
Like,
it's like
oh,
hard to tell the difference between like that. Like fake
Imitation
crab
crab
or
tastes
yeah.
crab.
nothing like crab, dude. You know, it
I
just
don't know if like someone
I
doesn't
like
eat it
it,
like
but it
oh
doesn't taste like crab.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys, when you eat chicken, can you tell the difference between like, okay, we're getting yakitori, and you ordered momo, but then they give you the breast meat? Would you be able to tell?
Hell no. That's probably happened to me before, and I just ate it. Like,
I
hell
like to
yeah,
think I can tell.
yakitori.
I can, and my friends thought I was like being picky and shit. You know what I mean? They're like, I was like, this is completely different. It's but
Yes, thigh.
yeah, thigh meat. Sorry. It's like
I feel like the chicken breast is a little more fibrous. Does that make sense?
yeah, as I
Think-
say, yeah, the chicken breast it strings up more,
yeah.
and then the taste is
Like
different too.
that's an actual chicken tender, right?
The
The
breast.
stringy, there's like because there's like chicken fingers, and there's
Mm.
like
I don't know
Mm.
the differences between
some other
tender
thing that's like, just like ground up chicken meat.
Mhm.
nugget.
You can tell from the stringiness.
Yeah, yeah. That's when you get actual breast meat, But anyways, yeah. I don't know. I was like, dude, I can tell when it's not Thai meat, dude. But
You could probably tell if it's like dark meat, but like, can't
mhm.
tell anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thigh is dark meat, right? So it's like
Yeah.
the thigh meat. If you ordered thigh, but then they give you the breast, you could tell, right?
The white meat versus dark.
Ah, okay. All right.
All right.
I need to
That's the
be
next
tested.
video.
All right. That's the next video, dude.
Kakuzuka check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be behind
have to
either
get an
door
idol
A
and join-
or
and then people
door
watch.
B.
And I
I'm
got to
gonna
do
be
the thing where
looking like
I
this.
open the door, and boy's like, "Oh, did I close it?
Yeah, like you fake open the door. I'm like, oh,
Open it again." All right.
and I'm wrong,
That'd be
and
a
I
fun
get
video,
sent
actually.
to second-rate entertainer. Ah,
Mm,
Like we could put like burgers and be like, all right, let's see which one corresponds to which one.
yeah. Ooh.
yeah.
I feel like I can tell. Anyways, we're diverting now. Let's talk about the regular shows. All right. First, we got Hinatazaka, the I'm a show. My chat called it. I was gonna say that you could this episode's whatever. Uh, it's the continuation of the look back through the photos. Um, right. So kind of just recapping the 2023. Dude, I took this picture. I don't know. I granted I was very distracted this time watching it. We're going back and forth into my chat, and so it's a little bit harder to focus. But even last week's episode, I don't know. I thought it was kind of whatever. I wasn't super keen on it, you know. I'm trying to remember. I feel like the last little bit of it might have been more. No. Oh, yeah. The very last thing. I don't remember what the context of this was. Was they made Mikuni do the like pick one of
Yeah.
2 TVs,
Uh-huh.
right? There's like a big one and a smaller one. So she's like, oh well, the big one, it's got to be the better one. I picked B. That's the bigger one.
Mhm.
Like, are you sure? She's like, yes. She goes to grab it, and they're both tiny ass monitors. It's just that they put they changed like the foreground. They put in the
Perspective.
foreground so it looks
It's
bigger.
like this big, right?
Yeah. So
Well, those production monitors are expensive, so I mean, she
they
just saw
are,
that.
dude. Yeah. Now she could put the zebra on when she's watching
Oh yeah,
her
true. False
shows.
color.
That part was funny. That was part funny. I don't really remember much else. And chat's getting mad at me. It is what it is, dude. I can't recap what I don't remember. All right. Over in Sokosaku is the Danso episode.
Yeah,
I was
part
very
of it
disappointed to
when
learn.
Jimmy was streaming.
I was very disappointed to learn that boy is not a fan of Danso. Wait, hold on. I need to go back to this. My chat is getting all fucking mad at me and shit. I remember boy in the chat asking, hey, is this episode worth? Should I stay and watch? And even the Ohisamas were like, nah.
True, actually
yeah.
true.
And
And
so
now
I
y'all
left.
mad at me. Okay. Sokosaku. Sokosaku was the Danso episode. Yeah, I like the Danso episodes. I don't know. I thought it was funny watching Honos get all giddy and shit like that. You know,
Yeah, the reactions
over.
are what make this episode worth watching. The
Yeah.
rest
I
I'm
think
like,
for
I can
me,
whatever
it's
about.
like the initial reaction when they walk out,
Mhm.
and then everything after that depends on what they actually do in the episode.
Mm,
And sometimes it's kind of whatever.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It doesn't matter like how good they look as a boy or whatever. Like, I think if the stuff they like, the content they do
Mm,
after they walk out is
yeah,
kind of boring, then it's still kind of boring.
that's
Mhm.
fair.
You know
I
what
mean, I'm just saying you say that, but you've got the 10-chan male manipulator fit on, boy. Care to explain yourself?
Damn, what a coincidence. It's my skateboard.
Same color.
She had the Yuto Horigome look walking out.
Yeah, dude.
They
I'm
need
just saying.
to
Okay.
get different wigs or something. They all had this. They just
Yeah.
bought a set and
Yeah,
kind of
reusing it.
ruffled it different.
Toss them
Someone could have
around.
had
Oh,
like
you
a
try this one on. Dude.
One of them just needs to get a
detail,
buzz
whatever.
cut.
Yeah,
Need to be dedicated to this.
The
they're not
Travis
representing
Kelce
all
fade,
the.
dude.
They're not representing all the danso. You know, where's the facial hair?
Oh,
True.
Some of this, you know.
Yeah, she bought the Yuna on Nogichu.
Yeah.
That's not even a dance episode, but she cleared, dude. She would have cleared.
She looked better than.
wouldn't gotten all the votes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, dude. There was 3. It was Tenchan, Rune, and Ozono. All 3 of those guys, I would not trust with my younger sister, dude. I would not trust with my daughters now or Mao. I'm just saying they would definitely they definitely knew what they were doing. They definitely would have gaslit them. Would have fucking, I would come home, my daughter's crying, and I'm like, let me talk to him. He's like, no, it's my fault, okay?
Oh, today I'm just gonna hang out with the boys,
No, there was one thing. I think one thing that bothered me was like Ozono's skit. she's dressed as like a cafe barista,
Yeah.
but then her skit was she's like an office worker. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, oh, here, let me show you how to do this on your computer. Puts her arm like nobody does that on a computer, dude. What the fuck? When
I've
was
been like,
the
oh,
last?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Just get out of the way.
No, let me help you. Fucking wraps around it like it's like Patrick Swayze and Ghost, dude. Or
Oh, put your hand over mine and then type with my fingers.
Yeah. Funny episode. I really enjoyed it though. I really like yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what Boy was saying. I really like the dance episodes, but yeah, it's mainly the reactions and then what they choose to do. I think the acting out the skits and stuff like that is really funny.
Yeah, I think they're missing like the goofy Danzo that walks out at the end.
Oh, like Koji Haru's Jack Sparrow. They need that.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Yeah. Just
Because
don't.
everyone's like serious, right? Like, oh, I want to be
Mm.
like the boy that all these girls want.
Yeah, they're all
Isn't that
trying to
what Emo
pull.
was?
But then, huh? But
When
there's
she walked
yeah,
out,
there's
they were
all
laughing at her.
They're laughing at her because it's Inori. That's why.
Oh,
but
no.
she still looked like you know, fairly.
She's still like an Ike man.
Yeah, there needed to be some
Yeah,
meaning in
like
it.
Iwata Karen coming out as fucking Levi from Attack on Titan or some shit, dude. You know, it's like, oh, what a fucking dork.
Yeah,
Dude, you know?
Yeah, need the bulk
What I
and
need.
it's all scummies.
I'm just saying, dude. You say that, but one of these days, one of these girls are gonna come out dressed as Nart, and my heart will be swayed, dude. I will swoon. Like, oh, Naruto-kun.
Art.
All right. After that, we have Nogizaka Kojichu. This is the like New Year's special in February. You know, these
Because
are
they
always
had those
fun, though.
Christmas party episodes that took 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, these are fun though. They get like the
I like these.
yeah, just like a fucking hotel convention room, dude, like a conference room or some shit. Just do like
It's a
random
different
activity.
setting. It's more casual or like, you know, more
Yeah,
relaxed.
it doesn't feel as They all got like you know, I don't even know what the word, like the robes and stuff on instead of like, you know, their uniforms or whatever. First part we had like the little dragon boat relay, which was kind of funny, right? Because it's like this giant inflatable dragon boats that they gotta like waddle across on a
It's like not enough space in that
yeah,
hall.
yeah. So like struggling to turn and navigate.
Hitting each other, knocking down GoPros.
Mhm. After that, we had the red light, green light game, right? Except you gotta feed get the Mikan to your teammate, and then they're doing that thing where another person's arm from behind them. They gotta peel and feed the Mikan to the other person, and then once that's Mikan's eaten, then the person can finish running and tag Himura, right? That was funny. And then yeah, we get the karaoke at the end where it's like singing Nogizaka songs, but they gotta sing the loan words in actual Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
That was good.
Yeah, it was
I
really
don't think
fun.
they've done something like that before.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see how much like Japanese people or like the language nowadays depend on
Yeah.
loan words.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
lot.
a Running Man episode where they did something like not karaoke. I think karaoke was a funny spin to it, but it was like they had to hold a conversation without using any loan words
Oh
for
yeah,
like a set amount of time.
Mhm.
And that was super funny, like watching them struggle and stuff like that. I feel like Nogizaka should do something like that,
yeah, that'd be funny.
or any of the groups. That would be really
There's
fun to
been
watch.
a few YouTube videos I've seen in Japanese
Mhm.
where like the young people would struggle, but like the older people would like, oh yeah, no problems. You know, they're just speaking normally and stuff.
That's
it's a common thing with Japanese YouTube, I think.
that's something I used to be very like, no, I gotta expand my Japanese vocabulary. Right when I was in school, I tried to like not really use any loan words.
Oh really?
But then when I was using Tandem, I was like, I'm abusing this. All right,
Yeah. Same. I'm just like, everything.
my
This guy's just
Japanese
speaking English.
vocabulary. is as wide as my English vocabulary, dude. You just gotta sprinkle in
Just
some
say it.
actual Japanese words in between, dude.
Right, you just say it with the Japanese accent.
Yeah. 日本語ちょっと難しいね。コミュニケーションは大変
Yeah,
だ
yeah,
ね。
yeah.
なんか、ボキャブラリーはちょ
Yeah.
っと足りないね。
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
It's
much
like
it for the
the
episodes. Anything you guys want to add?
performances were
Yumiki's
good.
5 hit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We got the Ume, like who's it? Ume, Kubo. Who else was in that?
Mayutan and Yumi.
Mayutan and Yumiki, that's right.
As an AG fan, I thought that was a very good performance. They picked it up in
Yeah.
like 2 hours. I was like, and it was funny, like because they look fairly accurate to the actual members.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, well done.
Boy was just excited to see Ume with the short hair wig, dude. I
It's
know.
Ume content for me.
Oh. Then we had the what is it? The Alfie, right? It was Shibata Yuna reprising her role, the bassist. And we
Yeah,
had
that was the danso that was needed at the end of the Sokosaku.
Yeah.
You know, you have all the ikemen walk out, and then the Shibata Yuna at
There
the
we
end.
go.
Got the
Just sweep up all the
goatee.
points.
Yeah, fun episodes. Definitely recommended. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I would
Maybe
say
Hmm?
don't watch it on YouTube because you can't hear the
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Yeah, true.
yeah. I fortunately had the foresight to ask somebody to download this episode for me.
You know, VTR'd it.
Yeah, VTR'd it.
VTR.
So I watched it on Japanese television on my Japanese TV. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the TV show highlights. Thank you guys so much for watching. That means that's it for this week's episode. Boy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, boys.
Always a
Picking up
pleasure.
on the
catching up.
kids.
Yeah. I'm sorry if they disappointed you. But yeah,
Every time.
make sure you drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about this week's episode, some of the stuff we talked about. What are your thoughts on the Bax PV? What are your thoughts on 6th gen audition? Any kind of member you're looking forward to seeing? Or you looking forward to this Hinatazaka We Are exhibit? We'll let you know. Let us know, and then we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.
Right.